Hi.
There's everyone here.
Sure.
Everyone that matters.
Welcome to Dungeonfinders, a show about neither dungeons.
Nor finding them.
Make it come.
Yeah.
When last we left our heroes.
I killed our party.
Yep. That's a way to say it.
I
Yeah.
banished Greg while he was in the midst of a marital issue.
Issues.
Technically, it wasn't gearing.
Goodness.
They definitely hadn't processed it yet.
Nor is it completely resolved.
And this, you also sense the BBEG
Yeah.
to
Banished it.
either the 9 healths or Tartarus. And Greg is in either the 9 healths or Tartarus.
We know which one is worse, therefore we know what happened.
Probably, yeah.
Which one's worse?
Tartarus. Therefore, we know that Greg is probably in Tartarus.
Yeah, with our luck. Okay. So... Okay.
We're starting immediately after Greg and Valkyrie Spanish. And Isabel is like, Greg! And she just runs to where she was.
Where did you put them? Where did they go?
I mean,
Yes, it was.
Kit decided to get up. Well, one of them is in the 9 health, one of them is in Tartarus.
I know what one of those things are. Do I need to roll to see if I know what the other one is? Arcana?
Yeah, sure. We'll go on.
Those are pretty bad places.
13.
They are pretty bad places.
I know what Hell's is, obviously. I might have
Sounds
heard
bad.
I might have heard the word once or twice, but I'm not
It
sure.
sounds bad.
Yeah.
You know it's not good.
Yeah, my soul took a tour of them before I was reanimated.
Okay. Can you bring them back?
Nope.
Why not?
First off, this thing is once a day, right? I think so.
Also, plane shift doesn't work that way. You can't bring someone back. You have to have the gate spell.
Ooh.
I wonder. Think that would work?
What, a gate spell? Probably. Do you know anybody who can cast it? I
I
don't
know very powerful casters at the college. I just don't know how powerful they are.
Hmm.
The college.
Yeah, the possibility we killed the only person who could have casted it here.
Who?
Your aunt.
I think she could have done that. That's like
She had some big spells, dude.
I don't know. The college.
Unless it's one of
Or
those
the
Do the college.
arbitrary distinctions.
what's
between
the
arcane and
actual
magic.
what's it called?
Santa Suka.
Academy, that's what it is.
Oh,
I
I
know-
know I actually can use this. It's not limited by number of uses per day. I assumed it was once a day. But it's whenever.
It's also doesn't work the way I want it to.
No, I know, but
can't
we
control
could
it.
go there.
Yeah, let's.
It can control it.
Kinda.
Based on my limited
It
information.
specifically, that one's a little broken.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
might not end up in
Oh.
the same place.
Yeah. Also, based on my limited information, I don't know if I want to try and go to the plane of
Either of those.
prison. Yeah.
On
Seems
the
like, seems like
Yeah.
a bad place to go into.
That does seem like a bad place to go into.
um
It's a difficult place to get.
And my high skills are not what they used to be. So
yeah, I'm going directly to the
Santa Sue.
the academy.
I'll go with him.
I will also go. Who else did you have us? Who else?
Isabel. And that's it.
Isabel.
What?
Perhaps Isabel
No,
will go,
ridiculous.
go
Not
back.
ridiculous. It's not as ridiculous as Grendel.
But Grindel's funny.
Should we send Isabel back to the inn?
the,
The inn.
Not going anywhere.
So
Well, you're not coming with us to hell.
You're staying here.
Yeah, I'm going with you. My husband is not here.
Yes.
I know. What did you do?
You can come with us to that point. You are not coming with us to whatever plane we end up going to. You may be a fighter of some kind. You may have worked in the army. That doesn't mean anything. This is out of most people's league.
Ours included.
Yes,
Also out of ours.
but
Yeah.
we're at least more prepared for it than you are. We've done more fighting recently than you have. I'm not doubting your capabilities, but if we do survive and collect a Greg, I'm sure he'd want you alive. And I mean no offense. The more people, the more of a liability it can be, especially when going into places like those. I don't know much about this Tartarus, but I know about the Hells.
Plus, I mean, he and I are already dead, so how bad can it be? Half dead. Well, me fully dead, him half dead.
Well, you're also half dead. You were walking around in some form of undeath, but you have a mind, same as me.
I'm just bummed.
He's a bit more dead than you are.
I don't really have a soul either. That's what happens when you become a vampire. You kind of lose that, so I have half a soul, I suppose. Anyway, Academy. I want to go buy some hunting equipment. We're going to Academy. Maybe buy some New Balance.
Oh.
It's body.
Burden's fine. I don't hate it. I was referring to the drink.
Yeah, I was.
What were you referring to?
Absolutely, I can
Drink as well?
Shoot.
Gotta strengthen these bones. When munching down on some bananas.
Guitar.
Drinking some milk.
We need bacon. Marinating in milk, actually.
Marinade. Soak it in fact.
I'm gonna cook
You
the
could take
baby
an
goat
Epsom
with
salt
mother's
bath in
milk.
milk. Make soured milk.
Very
Yeah.
true.
Did you know that there's a way in real
Yeah.
life to make a potion of soured milk? It's called adding milk powder to carbonated water.
I'm sorry.
Because carbonation is an acid.
what?
And acid plus milk almost instantly sours the milk.
That makes sense.
So it's potion of soured milk.
Yeah.
Yum.
It makes you a very, very bad alchemist.
Or a very, very good one if you're feeding it to someone else.
No, you're still just a very bad alchemist. It's just bad instead of the incompetent way, the evil way. You're very bad one way or the other. Academy.
Yeah, true.
I do not remember where we were talking to the people. I don't remember.
Yeah, where are we presently?
You.
Material plane, got it.
I know, but I... Okay. We're going to the Academy.
Somewhere in Corvosa. I mean, what city?
Not Corvus.
Not
Not this one.
Not Corvosa.
Not this one. No undead dragon.
I have never finished that campaign.
finally finished it.
I've played in the campaign
So,
Every single time was with me and Colin.
in Aaron.
And the next time it won't be.
Wilson never finished Rise to Runeworld.
We're gone.
Hey, I'm in that. I'm in that right now.
Anyway,
I've run it multiple times. I've never made it past the third chapter.
We've just finished the first, right? No, that's a lie.
You
We're not.
are
We're not even
this close to finishing.
this close to finishing.
What was the last thing you did? Is it
They
Thistletop?
just got to the
No
boss.
clue.
Thistletop?
Yeah.
We're in
Okay.
the top. Yes.
Cool.
We're
I couldn't remember where the that's into chapter
You never
2.
got past that.
I finished chapter 2.
Yes.
That's all I
Past
did.
chapter
Yeah.
2. Anyway,
You were on your way to Magnamar and then everything fell apart. Elizabeth showed up and killed you all. Anyway. You were playing Monkey.
oh right, for that one session.
Yeah.
okay.
Noah Landers was there. I think you were the only 3 players at that time.
Anyway,
But yeah,
back to the present.
there you
Sorry,
go.
that was my fault.
The Academy.
Yeah.
You've gone to the Academy.
Okay. So I would like to assume, with expertise in Arcana, I at least know what kind of magic plane shift is, like what school of magic.
It's Conjuration. You,
I
you
want
have
to go-
spoken to the conjuration.
Yes.
Isn't he dead?
He?
It.
You mean Professor Akane? You weren't there, actually. Never mind.
I never met the conjuration guy.
Yes, you did.
I did not write it down. I
Under
have.
the-
Oh no, there it is. I wrote it.
See?
I wrote it in a different spot than the rest of the professors. I have most of the professors here, and I just had him in a different spot or her. I'm going straight to her office. Is class in session right now?
No.
Okay. Cool. Then yeah, straight to her office.
Half the time, I just assume whatever professor we're talking about was one that was infected by the mind flayers.
No, that's fair.
Parasite.
That's valid. What are you doing?
You keep moving it forward.
Good.
I am spiting you.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna taste. It's gonna be weird.
There's a glass. He's feeding my problem.
Your addiction.
Yes. I love mixing drinks. No, an alcohol.
I like mixing drinks that feel like they should be alcoholic.
So, namely,
It was pineapple juice, cranberry grape juice, and Sprite. It felt like it should be an alcoholic drink because it had that vibe.
Yeah.
I guess.
Good vodka.
Add some kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight to her office.
Go to her office.
Yeah.
One at a time.
I'm gonna open the
Three
door.
distinctly different knocks.
totally like to walk in like on not but like
Like directly behind me.
no like directly next to you. So we have to like kind of squeeze through your door.
There's Jacob.
Hi. Although if you do not mind, I would like to actually have this conversation and not be talking over people. What do you know of the spell? I ask
A difficult one.
You mean this?
because we have an amulet that has its capability.
I would like to bam.
Good luck on the back. We have an amulet that allows us to be to other people and sometimes us. We did it, and the two people ended up in two different locations.
The 9 hells in Tartarus. And one of them is our friend.
We don't know which one he ended up in, but I have a fear that it's the one I don't know. So my question is, do you know of a way to retrieve him without having to go there ourselves? I know that there is some magic that you can conjure things, but
Is
yes,
I think it's in
Desperate.
our house without permission.
I'm desperately hoping is in the 9 hells, but I'm afraid.
There are ways to get in and out of Tartarus, but none that
What is Tartarus? I've heard the name, but
It's
it was not my
the
focus.
gods dumping ground. Whatever they don't want out. Because it can't get.
If it was someone who's not supposed to be there, they would probably.
There are
They would never do
ways to get, but they are very hard.
What if someone isn't supposed to be there? Do they care, or do they just not look?
Dumping grounds in the sense of they throw it there to forget about it. They don't pay attention to targets.
Oh.
They don't look at it. They don't care.
That's
Is there like some kind of warden though?
Is there a way to know which one they went to?
Potentially. Were you the
Yeah.
one I could potentially find?
Please. Well,
What do you need?
we need to take a rest anyway.
Okay.
Because I think we burned some. No. Burned a third level, a couple third levels. That was it. Let's
Give me
see.
a little bit of that.
Alright.
There's a library in the school, correct?
Oh, hydration.
I'm going to, I guess, go that direction, and I'm gonna
Pull item.
start looking for something. ways to cross planes, I guess, without the use of that, because I don't want the three of us to end up in 3 different locations.
And specifically, and happen for none of you to end up in either of those.
Yeah. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to go to the library, and while she's doing this, just...
Hey!
Can't do.
Roll history.
Alright.
That's stuff.
What
Would either of you like to be doing anything? During this time?
Sure.
I'm
Did you
just
say
saying-
history?
Yes.
50.
50.
Out of the middle of the road as I can get.
The easiest way to do it without direct natural transportation, because that's the hardest. Precisely. Is through the astral sea.
Okay.
And we lost our expert on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. He's a puddle.
Oh, man, who did you message?
What?
Do you know what I'm talking about, though?
Yes. I'm confused by the message. I mean,
They
I'm not.
don't even follow. How do they know?
I mean, maybe. I mean, they probably know that we stream Tuesday nights. I mean, we did almost last week, but we did the week before that. Also, we do kind of advertise it.
Perhaps they follow on Twitter.
You're a different name. Okay.
Good. It's the good talk.
Okay. So the astral sea, and in theory, there are ways into most of the planes from there. Theoretically. Is that what I'm understanding? Okay. How do you get to the astral sea? Is that direct teleportation?
There
Or-
are potential doorways. There are doorways you could find or direct magical transportation.
That's not the kind of ranger I am, unfortunately. There is a ranger type that at level 3 gets the ability to find portals.
Spacewalk?
Yeah. Or Horizon Walker. That's what it's called.
Try that out sometime.
It's a fun one. You do extra force damage if you use your bonus action. Tiny kitten.
Smart
It's a
guy.
Papa's party.
Baby.
The new kitty's name is Katara. And she's precious. Shut up. I don't care about you. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
You want to do this? Fuck Papa.
No.
It's Papa's party. Somebody out there gets me.
What I want.
No one
to
watching.
play- What I want to play Empty Point.
You can wait until.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I'm ready for my character.
Go on.
Anyway,
Yeah, sorry.
what's Tella doing?
Tolla's kind of just idly plucking his instrument.
Well, he's in the library.
Yeah.
Are you in the library too?
Yeah, probably with him. Just providing some ambiance.
Just creepy music.
No, I'm picturing more like Skyrim, Tavern, just idle.
Yeah.
There once was a hero named Rat.
Wait, now, hold on.
Did you see the TikTok I sent you earlier?
Yeah.
I wish that worked. Single Meredith Beacon. The stupid, yeah. He opened the chest, found it, closed the chest without taking anything out, and had his companion take everything in the chest. And then it was just kind of vague, far away voice. And I wish that worked.
Would be hilarious.
Your companion now has a class.
And you can't use them for 3 years.
3 in-game years.
Nope. 3 real life years.
What's
We don't know how long
wait,
it's gonna
Mikhail? What's Michael doing?
We do.
Well, I don't off the top of my
I don't. What? Oh, Michael is sort of watching what
Michael!
she's doing with the amulet.
Don't leave me here. Michael.
I'll do whatever I want. Thank you. I don't care.
The closest I could get would be 5th level spells, which is great, but
Your camera's running out of battery, apparently.
Which one?
The one that's on you.
Really?
I just saw it like flash over your screen.
Oh, it's getting problematic.
Plugged
Don't
in
worry about
right
it.
now.
It's kind of plugged in.
The
The two things don't like being plugged in next to each other.
notice. Drink. Now
You
it's
can try it if you want.
Give it a little swirl. Stir, not shaken.
Shake
I
this
prefer
stir it.
I prefer Blitz. Straight from an Indian.
Blitzkrieg. I was gonna say that too.
I beat you to the punch. And the blitz.
It's mostly just orange soda. The
Mostly.
ginger ale kind of got mellowed out.
Chin scritches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit around. I'm not. I'm a little wider than you are, buddy. I'm also sitting as close to the table as possible. You are scooted very far back.
But this is where the table was originally.
I have not moved my chair.
That's my view.
Okay. Well, regardless, I'm staying right here.
As you can see, this is a show neither about dungeons nor finding them.
Tangents.
I
Being
don't.
that.
I don't have anything. So I'm just gonna wait.
After a few minutes, she gives you the penny back. Which one's your friend?
He's about yay high.
You mother!
The human. The
You're
human.
plugged in.
who
You're
might-
Red.
plugged in.
Red beard. Carries a
human.
large
The human one.
mace.
Mostly human.
Flail. Human. He's not the leader of the syndicate. He owns a tavern outside of town. His name's Greg. Which one? Okay.
Figured as much.
How would you suggest us getting him back?
There is. You could teleport in.
Okay.
And exit.
We have to go in the back door?
Yeah.
Where would you suggest we start looking at the very least? Research halls, anything like that?
It's turned off.
You turn it off.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay, so do you suggest looking?
Yeah, it's just not happening. Because Aaron won't be as committed.
Don't let her jump down from that height.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, but she's still very small. And I don't want her to give herself a concussion.
Small one. You're very precious small one. We love you very much.
I'm just not gonna have a face, right?
Just-
And just going through the options, but not the end way.
Well, we have to get our friends together.
To try to get together.
How do we do that?
There are doorways you could go through with a ship,
A ship?
Like a seafaring ship or
an astral sea faring ship.
What are those? I just know the Astral Sea is basically the between.
Yes. There are cities in the astral sea. Let's go to get a ship. What?
I just realized I'm a dumb. That's all.
What do you? Okay, what did you just realize?
You bought Spelljammer.
I bought Spelljammer for a reason.
Oh my god.
We get to be space pirates.
Spirits.
So those who call him.
Yeah, no joke. Anyway. Where's Carrie? It's so cute. Little baby. Can that send us there?
No, it's not. It's a tweet.
So I guess I'm gonna ask the same question. Where would you suggest we start? Just a library, a general area. If you're like, it's sometimes around here in this time of year. If you happen to know that information, I don't.
In my studies, there is one that sometimes appears, usually, at least opens, if not appears, at the commoner's altar.
In the middle of town? In the middle of town. Has anything ever came through it?
No.
Has,
Far as I know.
has anyone disappeared into it?
Not yet.
Camera working again.
We'll be the first.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
Oh! Okay.
Right.
To the middle of town, I guess.
Yeah.
And we just wait.
I guess so.
We do, yeah. Okay.
A lot of waiting. Well, I got time to burn. It's not like I'm aging.
Age very slowly.
I mean, I guess my bones ache, but
What happens if if you one of them turns to dust?
great question.
Should we find out?
Forbidden to charge.
Not yet. I'd like for me to die of natural causes this time around, if anything.
I'm not sure that's possible for you.
Not even just a finger.
No, I already gave Greg one of my finger bones.
What about this left tooth? I think it's kind of loose.
It has been annoying me. Yeah, ever since the
Move your jaw slightly.
ever since the cave-in that killed me, thousands of years ago, it's been pretty bad.
It wasn't even a cave. It
It was a
was
landslide.
a landslide. In fact, if I remember correctly, we decided there was a landslide that you actually missed, but they got ran over.
That's right, yeah.
Caravan.
That's what it was.
Well, the cave-in knocked my tooth loose. It managed to survive the drive-by, though. So yeah, here.
Cool. It's weirdly dry.
Did you
I
expect? it
forget
to
that
be?
you don't have saliva.
I am. Yes. Unlike most people, my bones are dry.
We're going to the center of town.
I don't have wet bones.
Oh no.
Do I have a smashy
I have
weapon?
no
Do you have
flesh or
a
blood
smashy weapon?
to wet
Not a
them.
smashy weapon.
I have a rasp. That'll work.
Indeed, his look is a very. It's very vibey. I love the.
Technically, a sheathed sword could.
I love the
count.
neon green.
I've changed a rasp. I'm just gonna
Okay.
grind it.
A what?
It's a sharp file. It's built for
Okay.
taking a lot of metal off instead of just a little bit.
Or
We're going to the middle of town, and just because I want to, I'm going to keep the tooth and do something a bit later. Which one did you give me? Is it a molar? Is it
A
a
molar,
okay?
for sure. I'm not giving you one of my pretty
Is
incisors.
it a wisdom tooth, or is it just one of the back teeth?
You know he has no
it's
wisdom.
actually a Fulham tooth. It's his. Okay.
Fool.
Yeah, probably wisdom.
He's a fool of a tooth. I just going to guess greatly.
2010 Facebook ass joke.
What?
I do, I have
2010
no cards.
Facebook ass
I
joke.
can fix that.
Please don't. Check engine light just came on. I don't know why.
So, you're just
I'll
waiting in
try it
center of town.
He's doing magic. I don't know what he's doing.
You feel very calm.
I'm being dramatic.
I know it's probably not twilight, but I'm just gonna kind of sit in front of the altar.
Yeah, what time of day is it?
Not twilight.
It's like maybe afternoon. I think it was pretty early when we went there,
I'm gonna sit
if
there.
I remember
for a while.
correctly.
I'm just going to say
Sure.
AM.
2 p.m. You know what time that is? Miller time.
No.
no, Miller time would be
I'd rather it be the
arriving
witching hour.
at 2:30.
I would much rather the witching hour.
Which is also Miller time.
I'm pretty sure Miller time is just 30 minutes after whatever time it is.
Miller time is just all the time.
I see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit and just kind of lean my head or lean back against the altar and just kind of
What if I time you out, Connor?
take a nap.
Why would you do that?
Bunnies.
I can prove you if I get it closer.
The chair.
It's almost next to the
table.
chair. It is literally.
Shall I
almost next to the
serenade
chair.
you? Shall I serenade you on the promenade?
Those are a lot of big words.
That spell prepared today.
Too bad I'm
Damn it!
You're in a
I don't have that
That's a
spell
lot of
prepared
big
today.
words.
What, silence?
Yeah. I do get my channel divinity
Let's
badge
use
though.
Hellish Rebuke on you. What the?
minor illusion some 30 foot away. It's just me still playing an
Well, I
instrument.
do have silence. I can cast silence on him.
Cast
I
my
can cast
illusion
it for free
outside
all
of
day.
outside of the radius.
We can't hear into it though.
Oh,
That's how
that's,
silence works.
that's fair.
Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna basically doze unless something happens either, and because I'm looking out towards the square basically, and I'm just gonna
So what kind of folks? You actually sleep?
You want an honest question or an honest answer?
Yes and yes.
Okay, the honest question is, do you sleep?
No.
Do that. You just kind of stand there awkwardly. It's quite creepy.
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't think I do. I think I have to do like the like
I think you sleep.
4 hour or whatever.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, what stops you from just like sloughing
I don't
off?
need to breathe, but I do have to sleep actually.
So what stops you from like actually just like sloughing off all your skin and muscle and tissue, like, and becoming like me? Anything?
You've seen a vampire?
The muscle and tissue.
Right. Like
Have you ever seen a skeletal vampire?
no,
Exactly.
but like you're still undead.
Yes. There are many different kinds.
They're a higher class of undead.
But why can't?
That is also true.
So they're higher class.
Well, what I mean by that is not even a like traditional sense. I could, in theory, right now walk over to the graveyard and create 3 more of you, or at least skeletons.
Sure.
They wouldn't have the sentience you do.
Nobody does.
No one with traditional magic can create a vampire. You have to contract it via another vampire.
Right. Magical disease and all that.
Yes. Same thing with were creatures.
Right, but like, why is my undead nature as a skeleton? Like, why
Because
does
the person who you were brought back.
right as a skeleton?
Yes. I was not. I have quite literally the blood of a vampire in.
Did your physiology change as well?
I showed the teeth.
Oh, okay.
And
So-
the very I'm paler.
Yeah.
My eyes can be a little more bloodshot, but
Is it possible, like
Technically,
you can die, right?
yes.
I'm not.
So what happens, like, if all your like flesh and rots away? Could you then be reanimated like me?
Probably.
Skeletal vampire.
I think at that point I would just be a skeleton with pointy teeth.
Could you still spread the disease?
I don't believe so. I think that's in the saliva, kind of like were creatures. You could do a zombie werewolf, like a zombie skeleton, or a zombie vampire. Would probably be able to do it, but I don't think a skeleton. I don't think there's enough juices.
Gotcha. So, like, what about like you were killed and you were basically like almost immediately stripped of everything except your skeletal system, but there was still some juices left in your teeth. Would it be like a limited time use type of deal? Like you still have all the marrow in your bones. I miss my marrow, dude.
This is the
I don't know.
elevator. DOA elevator.
Weird. Not that I'll ever
It's,
be able to.
it's possible that you could leave like just the head with
Oh, that
flesh
would be weird.
and the rest of it be skeletal.
God, that would be
That
such
might
a
work.
yeah, but that be such a weird
I've heard of a
ratio.
type of undead. They're not common, and they're usually only used by very macabre individuals. They're called husks, and it's the skin from after creating a skeleton.
So like,
Two for the price of one.
there's a skeleton, but it's still got all the skin.
No,
No,
there's a
the
skeleton,
skin.
and then the skin and muscles.
Oh,
See, 2 undead for the price of 1 body.
why would? Ugh.
Yeah.
Why would you?
I've also heard of blood zombies. Those are
I choose skeletal every time, man.
most people do. The only reason you would choose a zombie is if you want something bulky. Skeletons tend to be quicker, although more fragile. Zombies have more bulk to them. So if you, for example, we're fighting with a large group of people, and a very large ogre walks up to me, and we kill it, that would be much more useful as a zombie than a skeleton.
True.
But if you died, I'd probably just turn you into a skeleton. Because you don't have the bulk of or yeah. That's
Yeah,
how
where
I-
are the gains, Michael?
he's sinewy muscle.
I'm waiting for the bulk up.
He has more muscle than you do.
True. Everybody does.
A light wind could blow you over. I
It's
think
actually
it
really
has.
fun. It does. Because if you attach a string to me, you can basically fly me as a kite.
You don't just tumbleweed across the ground.
Well, I do. It kind of just depends on the arrangement of my rags. So, like, if I kind of stitch them in the right way, they kind of catch the wind and I...
You could reach in front of
Oh,
one of the
actually,
other
it's worth it.
cameras. Here you go.
Yeah, that really freaked some people out, though, when I was just kind of like a bunch of rags flying through the sky one time on a particularly blustery day.
So this is actually a question I should ask you. Now
I'm still
that it is
playing.
probably
My instrument.
relevant. Yeah, I'm assuming you're not playing very loud.
Oh, no, I'm saying I was playing my instrument while I was flying in the sky.
Oh,
Yeah, it was hard.
You actually
sure it was
dropped
very
it.
good.
Most people couldn't hear it over the sound of the tornado.
Is this
He also dropped it. So that's not the his
Yeah, this
original.
was a replacement.
Has Isabella gone home yet?
Isabel.
It's a bail.
Isabel.
Left.
Yeah, Isabel doesn't exist.
Good. Great. I was hoping we were gonna have to torture her.
So I do actually have a question for the two of you. The first one's for you, and you will have to think about the same question. Yours is just slightly easier. If you die, what do you want done with what remains of you?
I want to be reanimated.
I can reanimate you, but I cannot promise you will have sentience.
Well, try that first. If that doesn't work, then
Well,
I...
at the very least, I can reanimate you and carry you along until we can figure out how to give you sentience.
Fair enough. But if you can't figure out how to do that, then set me up, like using my bones, set me up as a living statue on top on Greg's stage. To be there forever.
An animatronic.
I couldn't move.
No, but as reanimated,
But that'd actually be pretty cool, yeah.
it's an animatronic.
Please do.
Also, any wages I would earn as a tip would still legally be mine. So all the coins thrown on the stage are mine and couldn't be touched.
Unfortunately, that only works for sentient.
I cannot enforce that.
Well, find somebody who can.
What do you want done in case you pass?
Take me to the Bloodborne.
Do you wish to be brought back or just buried? Assuming there is a body to bring back. What happened to your body?
If I can be resuscitated using magic, not undead, not becoming dead, then do it. If not, take me to the Bloodborne and they'll take care of the rest.
Assuming your body remains mostly intact, before any of that happens, can I just have one of your bones?
Assuming you're unable to be.
And depending on how gracious you are, could I have all of them? Because I want to experiment with the whole ship of Theseus thing.
What's that?
Because like what happens if I just start replacing my bones with other people's bones? Like, is it like sentience that like just pervades this body, or can I just kind of like swap and go as I, or like do bones like actually affect my psyche and ego and identity?
I have what would technically count as a. Do I know what Warforged are called?
Yes.
I have what would technically be considered a Warforged bone.
What does it look like? Is it a bone?
It's more like a you know the like your shoulder blade. It's kind of a
Like a plate?
yeah.
You have it now.
And you can trade me for it
I'll trade you mine.
if it works.
If
I
it
will
works.
accept.
Yeah. All right, Patrick. This is fully up to you. How does this lore work?
He's gonna try to replace his shoulder blade with the shoulder blade of a Warforged.
Can we roll? Can we let the dice tell the story?
Sorry, this is kind of a filler episode until you tell us. All right, cool. Something happens. I'm just letting you know. We're just gonna keep randomly talking in character.
I know.
Cool.
Let the dice tell the story.
This is gonna be a whole.
The beach episode!
Literally, within 10 minutes of us finishing, we're gonna be like, okay, so something happened.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a filler.
Let the dice tell the
Orange
story.
back.
Get all the party back
Let the dice tell the
together.
story.
We're gonna go fight a dragon at level 3.
What am I rolling? A d20 or a d100?
Only one of the parties.
I do.
The rest of us are level 2.
Roll 2d4.
Come on.
Roll power.
You should roll a really weird set of dice. Actually, here, roll the bone dice.
Roll the
What number did we have to get higher for on these 46?
For this to work.
Roll.
Okay.
Dragon knuckle.
Watch.
Wait, don't roll yet. Keep on keep.
He doesn't need it.
Just roll. Oh. Okay.
9,
It's
13,
here.
14.
14 out of a potential of 24. So it's higher than average.
I don't know. Effectively a 12.
So what is what is the shoulder?
The shoulder blades are kind of vaguely triangular, right?
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Warforged don't.
They don't have shoulder blades,
same.
but it's a piece of I have Warforged plating written down, which I'm treating in this instance as probably would take the place as one
So-
of the wider flat bones.
I also think the question we need to ask first is what keeps my bones together? Assuming it's magic, right?
Magic.
Right. So the question
The
is,
elastic came completely out of these hands.
since I've already canonically removed some of my bones, we know I can remove them and presumably replace them. But the question is, will the magic that keeps most of my bones, my bones together, will that take to this new bone?
Here we go.
Does that
Would you like
14?
some
What happens on that 14
I want to watch
on 46?
I just cut it off. Why? Because they had come completely out. These pants are from high school. Anyway.
You're a boy.
Baby. Good God. Good God.
Okay, all right. Come on, what happens, dude?
So you take out your shoulder blade.
You're a
You both
stinky baby. You're a stinky baby.
fall down.
Okay.
You don't want to connect it.
Yeah.
She's a stinky baby.
You just jam it there. Grab your other bone. Just it works. Go.
Cool.
You have this.
This
Was it from?
all I wrote was
was not. I know it wasn't from.
it wasn't from
Because he used.
no.
Turned
It
to
was
dust.
from
It was from.
fiber. It was a piece of fiber. Because I found a piece of Warforged plating.
I got the survivor living in me. I got
So
that.
yeah, it's dark, slightly rusted gray
I'll have to polish it.
metal shoulder plating.
I have mending. Can I get the rust off? Okay,
It's not technically broken.
that's fair. I'm curious.
She
What
can
the,
WD-40 and some sandpaper, dude.
Gun.
I'm curious what the wording is on mending. Actually, I haven't looked at that spelling ever.
I could use booming blade. That would fix it, right?
Yeah, just green flame bladed. There's a single break or tear in the object to your touch. It says a broken link chain, 2 after broken T, a torn clack.
I think
or a leaking-
thaumaturgy would be the correct spell.
Oh, this was a typo in it. Or leaking wineskin.
Go to Victor and
I also have thaumaturgy. Could I shake the rust off? Because you can send ripples through something.
can't
Or at least
thaumaturgy
send
clean something?
prestidigitation can.
Oh,
That's what you're
wrong
thinking.
one.
Yeah.
What is it with you guys and trying to eat cats?
She's yummy.
That's true. It could be like an electrolysis thing.
I can hit it with booming blade.
Yes, that would be another form of
I also
electrolysis.
just have a rasp, which is quite literally meant for cleaning off big chunks of metal.
Sure, why not?
So
So yeah, you just
I can just,
Clean it
well,
off.
in theory, you can redetach it so I can clean it up real quick,
Yeah.
and then
so yeah, you now have. I'm pretty sure if I do this enough, I'll turn into Iron Man.
I was just looking through. I'm like, I have a
And
heart.
now you
I
have
an
his gold
eye.
shoulder
If-
I
blade.
do.
If I drink blood, I'll turn into
How
Iron Man.
I have an odd question. How dry is this bone that I was just given?
It's
Like,
thousands of years
If
old.
I just went tap, would it just kind of break? Like realistically,
Shatterpoint.
since it's no longer
It's
attached to
transport
him.
6, dude.
But its constitution would be.
That would be
pretty
constitution.
good. But my question is, since it's no longer attached to him via magic.
So you're now holding it. You're like,
Well, I'm gonna just kind of grab like one of the thinner bits and just kind of like, how breakable is it?
you're just doing this and it's kind of just falling apart
Ah.
in your head. You're just rubbing it.
I'm just gonna start mending it, and then put little bits of dust back on.
Yeah, we got back. Okay, so
Finders keepers, you tried it.
the next logical step in this question is I've been collecting a variety of body parts.
Oh,
And table legs over
Table
the course
legs
of our
are-
adventures.
that
So-
depends on your definition of bone. Is that table leg a tree bone?
Could be. Could
Yeah.
be. Could be nice.
You just start pirate egg leg yourself.
Or by amalgamation of just anything you could loosely consider to be a bone.
Basically a living version of
Okay.
Aussie.
How big are mind players? Humanoid size, right?
A little taller, but yeah.
They're large.
No, they're medium.
Oh yeah, they're like 8 feet tall.
They're tall but spindly.
You know what I have?
What?
A mind player eyeball.
It's not a bone.
No.
I know.
I have a beholder heart.
I know. I know. But still, I could just.
You don't have a mind player. You have a beholder.
Oh no, I have a mind player eyeball, a mind player hand, and
He took some bits from the mind.
I have a beholder tentacle.
That's right.
So
You just
Big
turn yourself
hole,
into a
you will.
Simic hybrid, just attach the tentacle
Yeah,
to your back,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it just kind
If you will.
but even if this doesn't work, Tola doesn't care. He's just ideas are generating in his
He's just
skull.
like- Well, I was looking
he's
over
gonna-
here, and yeah, all I have are squishy bits.
He's gonna take out the mind player eyeball and just
Just pop it in. It doesn't do anything.
No.
It's like a fake eye.
no, but
But it's
it
not
all
even
looks
in-
horrific.
It's not even in the right orientation. You're looking at the back part.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have
it
that
kind
little.
of just rolls around
Now you
inside.
have the nerve sticking out of the
Ugh.
front.
He would just like
There we go.
he'd take a little rag, make sure it actually fits in there.
Uh-huh. It's probably a little squishy because their heads are a little bigger than the average humanoid.
Yeah.
Because big
How's it
brain.
look?
Absolutely terrifying. I would
Good.
suggest an eye patch.
Yeah.
I would suggest an eye patch for the other eye.
You know what?
It's a
I
good
don't
idea.
even see.
Yeah, he'll make a makeshift
Yeah,
eye patch out of something.
You can only see out of one eye
Wait,
now.
what did he put on his face?
He
So-
stuffed the beholder eye, or the mind
Mind
player
player
eye
into his
into
eye.
an eye socket. It doesn't work, obviously.
It's kind of
Yeah. And
a
then
little bit because it's bigger than his, so he kind of
Yeah,
jammed
he
it in there.
Squish.
yeah, so
It's,
and
kind
with
of- it's like bulging.
with the mind player hand, he's gonna very carefully like debone it and then just
Oh, I'm actually pretty good at that.
Wear it like a glove.
right.
just,
No, here's the thing. I'm actually.
Yeah, sure, you can
Would
Would
debone.
that be medicine or survival to like to
Debone.
skin something?
Well, you're not skinning it, you're deboning it.
You're skinning the bones.
Stoning it.
But very carefully so we can still wear it like a glove.
Yeah.
We can always stick it back.
I'm proficient in both. I just needed to know which one to roll.
Spending it.
That was a natural 1.
Mending.
Yeah.
I
I take the
You
9.
know what you do. This is what you do. You're like, okay. Just
Yeah, I just right in the middle and I'm just like,
You know,
You're like,
that back.
yeah, you know, it's like, probably like, that makes it slightly easier.
mend the skin back, the gloves back together.
Wait, no.
But you get on his hand and then it makes it back together.
You cannot take that glove off now without
No,
cutting
you
it off.
can't.
Weird.
Yeah, you can just cut it off.
We are the worst tonight. I think this is what happens for not playing for like a month.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
But you know what?
I'm not being
But
big,
also,
But here,
this is the filler episode.
here is the icing on the
you should
cake.
try to convince Ryan to draw this.
That would be great. Here's the icing on the cake. He's gonna rip off his whole leg, starting at the tibula, and replace it with a table leg as a peg leg.
Does
This
that
is an
work?
amalgamation of art.
He's just a weird, horrible Irish creature.
Well, we're going on a pirate adventure.
We're going on a trip.
What better way than to start with a mind player eyeball, an eye patch, and a peg leg,
And a mind player hand
and a mind player hand?
as your hook.
So what heart do you have?
I have a beholder heart.
Okay, that's probably better than my zombie ogre heart, which would probably just be the whole cavity of my chest.
It would fit the entirety of your body.
Yeah, these things are big.
Yeah, just kind of stitch that in there.
You're just towards it.
And I
Kind of gets.
And I could,
He gets a little fat.
and then I could thaumaturgy it just like Davy Jones, just go.
I also have a beholder heart.
But for this entire, like, once you're in the astral state, you don't have your, like, faceless bard outfit. You're
No.
just this, and you look terrifying.
And my one quest shall be to
I'll give
acquire.
you advantage. I'll give you advantage on this intimidation.
Oh, I already have advantage on it.
Yeah, he has that from being
Oh, there
a
you go.
skeleton.
Yeah, but now I would double have it if you could double have it.
You can if you're an elf.
That sucks.
There's actually a feat called Elven Accuracy, and it gives you, if you have advantage on a Dexterity, Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma attack roll, you can roll 3 dice and take the highest.
Yeah, that's
It's a real feat in Xanathars.
busted, dude.
They don't have any feats for the fun races anymore because it got complicated.
The problem is you're probably going to meet things that are weirder than you.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
But I might as well try to meet them on their weirdness.
No.
I approve.
It's going great.
Anyway, we're kind of sitting here and
Playing by
messing around. Basically,
Like,
I described that. So I'm playing a
you take out
Warforged.
his other arm, put a sword there instead.
I'm playing a Warforged in Patrick's game, and I described he can take his arms off and replace them with different weapons. And I described it basically like a bionic.
Yeah.
His joints are built to detach.
Boss
It doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
But it can reattach it with a little bit of effort. You gonna mess with the camera a little bit?
I unplugged
Oh, you gave it a second
to see if it'll charge.
But yeah, we're just gonna sit around until either Twilight passes.
So you don't want to just...
I'm just letting you know, we're basically sitting here awkwardly.
I don't know how many more body parts we have.
You were rambling with that before the body parts for the past 20 minutes.
I would like to, because now I'm intrigued, I would like to look around this altar for small animal bones. A mouse. Like that kind of stuff that might be in a city.
Yeah, no, yeah, you would find some.
I do have Alina's ashes.
Those don't mix.
Just a little flavoring.
No, I won't do that.
I would like to, if I can find enough of one, I'd like to mend back together basically a little, as much of a skeleton as I can.
Okay. Does it all need to be the same creature that you're meant?
It has to go back to its original part, but if it's not, then I'm just going to basically figure out with mending what is one creature, what's another.
Yeah. So there's like a squirrel and a rat that you find. At least enough of them.
Yeah.
Enough of it that you know it's a squirrel and a rat.
Or at the very least, a large rodent creature. Or large-ish rodent creature. That's what I'm doing. I'm basically playing a puzzle today. I did that at work, too. I got to put together one of those little, those things that you can attach the like red dot to the boxes, Patrick. Those little like guns that have the little tags.
Yeah.
One of them got really jammed, so I had to take it apart, and I put it back together. And 3 pieces did not end up back in it, but it works. So I'm not asking questions.
Uh-huh.
One of them went on the outside, but I lost the other part because it was a tiny spring that fell on the floor and disappeared. And there was a piece that I just could not figure out where it went, but it all works. So I'm not.
You're not questioning.
But I'm gonna just kind of do my best to
Yeah, mend them back.
puzzle
together.
piece it back together. Very much like
Hey, I
a
think
Halloween
that's a squirrel.
decoration.
I think that's a squirrel. That looks like a squirrel.
Like a Halloween decoration, basically. And once I have most of a skeleton, I'm going to give it to Tolo.
And reanimate it? Like a little parrot, but a horrific non-parrot parrot.
Yeah.
Great.
Do you give him the squirrel or the
I have the spell Animate Dead.
You give him the squirrel or the rat?
Let's combine them. Scrap.
I will take most of the head of the squirrel and the body of the rat. Because that's basically what Scrap was.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
I think he was the head of a rat, the body of a squirrel.
He was the saber-tooth squirrel.
So, the head of a rat.
But regardless.
Hey, don't mess with that. Alright? No,
me. He's playing with her.
no, she's messing with the cord.
Smartphone.
But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Unfortunately, I do not have that spell prepared today.
Can fight my hand, just not before.
I'm gonna, for the sake of this, what color?
Like changing the
What
bone?
color fur do you want?
Fur. Let's do like a hideous green.
Perfect. I'm gonna druidcraft moss and give it fur.
Ugh, that is really bad.
You hear that? What? I'm gonna druidcraft, because I have that cantrip, moss and give it fur. Because I have that cantrip, and that is exactly what it's. You can
Yeah.
grow little plants. So I'm just gonna cover it in moss.
This is working.
Tomorrow, I'm going to animate dead if we're not
see.
dead.
What do we name it?
It's up to you, Captain.
Captain Tolo. I'm liking that.
Jack and Tolo?
What do we name? No. We should come up with this.
The Invincible 3.
No, the squirrel.
The Invincible 3.
Stefan.
That's not bad, but I feel like we can do better.
What about Captain Terror?
Not bad.
I can give it a little hat.
That would also be sick.
I'm gonna start growing a vaguely hat-shaped moss thing. It kind of looks like, a captain's hat, but it's moss. There's just kind of this weird lump on top of its head. What if we call it the Flayer Slayer?
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Slayer.
Yeah. I was gonna call it the Mind Slayer, but Flayer Slayer sounded cool. We're very bored.
What if we called it the Bob?
I mean, this session is the filler.
Bob Jr.
Bob Jr. That's really good.
I can make it black.
Ozymandias.
Sure, that's a word. What if we call it Tim? Timo Jr.
I would never honor him in that way.
World Tim.
No.
Greenbeard.
Huh?
Greenbeard.
What about just dog?
Quality.
Yeah, alright, dog.
This
Dog.
rat squirrel's name is Dog.
The dog?
I have to look up the spell animate.
Hey, you want to see my dog?
Yes.
It's a lovely dog. Beautiful, amazing dog.
Oh, dog.
It'd be really funny if you function as a familiar, but without any of the familiar abilities except the ability to speak.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have any fun spells that could also be weird with this? Not at the moment. Anyway, that probably takes up the rest of our time, is me playing puzzle piece
Yeah.
with
Dog.
bones.
You watch your morbid curiosity.
You're like,
What the hell are you doing?
It's gonna.
Why?
It looks fine.
I'm so excited for my description because I'm a blood mage. I'm very excited for this.
It's animate dead. Does that have a duration or is it instantaneous?
It lasts until it dies, but I have to cast it each day or else it becomes hostile.
Oh yes, you have to control. Oh
Yeah.
yes, that thing.
So that's the fun part. Is 24 hours after I cast it, dog's gonna become hostile
That's pretty funny.
unless I cast it animate dead. One of us casts animate dead again, and currently I'm the only one who has it.
I'll just stick it in my other eye socket when it's hostile.
Just static around in your brain.
Yeah, just like a.
You have like alarms.
No, then it might destroy your eyeball.
No, it'll be the other eye socket.
No, what if it like happens to scratch through and it gets the other
It gnaws through. Those teeth are strong.
Mm.
True, but my bones are magical.
We can just give you a lobotomy. It'll be fine.
Your bones are a magic item. So is it.
You could also give them a remend. Yeah, so not too much of a. It'll be a little timeout zone for dogs.
I need this picture. I need it.
It's just like
Get Lydia.
it's just like
Lady
like
do that.
Tolo is like in his basic
Just
mode.
write down.
And all of a
Please
sudden,
don't forget, write down the
I need
description.
you to
Text Lydia
message
right
me
now.
a description of Tolo as he is right now.
okay,
And
I'll work on it.
You need to write
and,
down the description of Dom. Of what you made Dom.
I will do that. That's.
And then we can have Tolo and Dom.
I need this.
I need this.
Yeah.
We both need. We need this.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm just kind of.
I support it, honestly.
Do any. While we're sitting in front of. Because it's in like a little fenced area, right?
Yeah.
While we're sitting in this area, does anyone start to come here and then catch the conversation and then just like, no?
Yeah, a couple people.
Okay. Does anyone be like, you're weird, and then just continue and.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I was just curious if we managed to accidentally scare everyone off.
But as you're sitting there, it's later on in the day.
Yeah, we've been here for hours at this point.
Yes, at this point it's 8 o'clock.
We've been here for 6
6
hours. We could have taken a long rest. I do actually have a question. While we're sitting here talking, would it be possible to take... Oh, wait, do I... No, never mind. Continue. Ignore that. I was going to ask if I could potentially take a second short rest during this time period, but it doesn't affect anything with my stuff.
Yeah.
So.
actually, within that downtime that we have, Tolo is he'll kind of rebind himself just so he's a little more presentable to the public, if you can call what he was before presentable. It's more presentable than what he is now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
nonetheless, he's going out and he's going to a tailor
Okay.
to get a nice set. Well, specifically, actually, one really nice leather boot
Okay.
and the captain's overcoat. A seafaring captain's overcoat.
That all seems
Okay.
pretty reasonable. Is this place anywhere near water?
He'll give them the specifications that he understands, because as a tailor, they can probably do it. But
You could do it, but it's going to probably not be done before we leave. You could also just get a duster to start, because that would be a thing here.
Sure.
You can get one in the Astral Sea. So you are screwed. We don't have to breathe in space. You're a guy.
You're just a straight up dude.
It just
You
clicked.
know how lovely it is?
Neither of us have to breathe.
Do you know how lovely it is that literally every campaign I've ever done has had
Oh god.
weirdos and dude.
In this instance,
Dude, we have
you're-
two dudes.
Well, Greg's the guy.
He's the
You
dude.
just happen to be currently the guy. 'Cause
There's
Greg's
always
not here.
one
Not the
guy. There's always one just dude.
I'm-
He's currently the dude.
But yeah, that was something I just realized is that breathing it can be difficult in the astral sea,
I don't know what you're talking about.
and we don't have to breathe.
Breathing is for losers. I'll just die.
You can hold your breath for
You could just reanimate me, yeah.
4 minutes and 3 rounds. It's your Constitution modifier +1, and then a number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier before you die.
Yum.
I don't have to hold. I don't have to
Child
hold my breath.
behind you. Like a daughter.
Baby kitten.
So he's
More
sitting
one.
there after
Yeah.
a while, and
How much does this little shopping trip cost for basically a long coat and a hat? Oh wait, you're not getting a hat.
Well, they probably.
No, it
We'll have to.
But you would
You
have
could get
to
a
find
hat
a
that looks
heavy
real
boot.
close.
Yeah.
But
You could, in theory, find a maybe a costume.
Maybe.
Like this place, it probably has
Let's see what it shows.
loading.
Making dog the zombie squirrel on art flow. Let's see.
I'm worried.
Let's see what it do. No,
It's too cute. It's not zombie. It's just a
And
dog
that's-
squirrel. It literally is just a dog squirrel.
no, yeah, it's not.
It's not zombie.
It's not
Anyway.
dog the zombie squirrel.
How much would you say that's worth? Just a couple silver?
yeah, cup silver. That's not. Unless he's getting like really high quality.
Don't think you would be,
I-
unless you are.
How much does high quality cost?
I would like to buy a mask of space
Done.
breathing.
Alright. You have 2 boots, but you currently are only needing 1.
Yeah.
I don't think she would sell you only 1 boot.
I would like to
That's right
buy
here.
a
I'll give you the
mask
other
of
boots.
space breathing.
I would save it,
please.
and we can repair that one if it needs to be.
I'll save it until you die and then take the other one.
Okay, sure. You can also put it on your peg leg. Just tie it around your stuff.
That's pretty funny.
It's like people with one leg putting like a 2-liter in their pant leggings.
I noticed you have 2 boots but 1 peg leg. Well, I couldn't get just the one, so I thought might as well wear both.
You just tie it extra tight.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You put some glue in there.
I respect it.
Yeah. Fill it with a little bit of sand.
Oh, we used Druidcraft. Just grow a little plant in there.
Like Wally.
No,
Yeah.
just grow it around the leg to hold it in place. Fill it with dirt.
I will also get a high quality eye patch.
Yes. That feels reasonable.
Can I get a high quality space breather?
I would like a respirator, please, and some oxygen
Like
tanks.
a magic oxygen mask?
There's
please?
actually a spell for that.
Go on.
I don't think you can take it.
No, what spell?
It's called air bubble.
What level?
Second.
Can you take it?
Let me look.
That might be useful. Because clerics can
Air
change out the
bubble.
spell, that's right.
Yeah, daily.
Yeah, I thought so.
As you're sitting there, you're all 3 of you are just sitting there within the little fence
Artificer,
area.
druid, ranger. So if I had second level spells as a ranger, but cleric's gonna take it.
You should have leveled up another time as a ranger. How dare you?
Well, I needed my 5th level spell. I needed haste and slow.
No. Who needs haste and flow?
We do.
Nah. Who needs that?
Did you know that you can get your AC down to 0?
I did
You
not.
have to have a 3 in dexterity, a 3 in constitution and be a barbarian, and have someone cast slow on you. You can hit a 0. Anyway,
As you're,
but yeah, as we're kind of
you're sitting there messing with dog.
Dog the
Dude.
zombie squirrel.
Someone walks up to you.
Courage the cowardly dog.
So you see that it's Viber. It's oh,
Nice to see you again.
how are you doing?
Waiting for a door to open.
Yes.
That where you came from? Well, it's supposed to open up around here, around twilight. It's not. Ooh.
What do you have heard
Mhm.
of or know about?
What do we call you?
I'm Viber.
Cool.
Any first name or last name?
Sir.
I am Sir Viber.
Nice. I've got your shoulder blade.
What?
It's mine now. Ship with Theseus.
Can I have it?
Give to
What
me.
is
It's a philosophical thought experiment.
The concept is if you replace every piece of something with a new piece, is it still the original thing?
And are all the old pieces still the original thing as well?
I think canonically he was in ancient Greece. Live.
Yeah, so basically this is a completely
he in fact is the one that made
Yeah.
He built the original ship of Theseus.
Yeah, it's not a thought experiment. It's a real experiment that I conducted. And let me tell you, the conclusion is conclusive. The answer is...
They're
Cut
both.
commercial. Cut to commercial.
The answer is
The answer is, aw, that's an adorable kitten back there.
no. It's the answer is
No practical difficulties.
Alistair
So-
doing his weight music.
Alistair shows up.
Anyway, Fiverr shows up. So we're also looking for a friend, but the where we're going is just a stop-off point.
where would that be?
Never heard of Tartarus.
Yes.
Yep. We're breaking someone out.
Someone who wasn't supposed to be there.
Gods.
A plane ship spell malfunctioned.
Yes,
I see.
it did.
Yeah. You know Greg?
Well, he's a friend of ours.
He's one of our
We're going-
companions.
We're going to get him.
He owns an inn outside town. Tavern?
Yes.
Inn? What was his name? Bar? Whatever.
For work.
The work in prison.
So we're waiting.
Yes, we're gonna use the Astral Sea. Go to Tartarus.
Friend is in the hospital.
You have those?
Is
I do not appreciate insults.
What about injuries?
I have had those.
My apologies.
injury?
Well, I'm an expert on adding insult to injury.
Injuries are at least repairable.
Very true.
My apologies. It was meant
You were making a joke.
humorously, yes.
See. It's not very funny.
I get that a lot.
You talk.
Actually,
See.
canonically, no, that was my fault.
You looked up the 8. So did I.
I knew it. As soon as he said that, you were like,
I know the Eighth Amendment.
I could not remember it off the top of my head.
That's rough, buddy. Cruel and unusual punishment.
Oh. You plead the eighth?
I plead
It's
the Eighth.
the you are
I punish you to wear wooden clogs, and a little beanie with a little propeller, and go to the local mall and you.
that's just unusual.
Exactly. It's cruel and
I don't
unusual.
know if it's cruel, it's just unusual. Or it's cruel, but it's not unusual.
I punish you
Oh.
to slap a piece of bologna upon your face repeatedly.
All right, cool. Open the goddamn portal. I want to go through. I want to go see space.
I don't suppose you have a
Autism.
mask of breathing?
He also does not agree.
I would like a mask of space breathing, please.
Sure.
Can you get water breathing?
Oh, look at this.
I will just hold my breath, quite frankly.
But you see a little star here on the altar.
Spirit Ranger.
It's about the size of
Wizard.
a spell.
Dang.
What's that? Can we fit?
Driver just walks over and places his hand on it, and you see his whole body enveloped in stars and fade away.
Oh.
Guess I'll just hold my breath.
If you pass out, I will make sure that you wake back up. Walk up and touch it. What does it feel like?
It
Moist.
feels weird, like there's this shock to
Shit,
your entire body.
Theseus? Alright.
Its body envelops in stars and fades away.
It feels like the ship of Theseus for the belt.
Who's next? It's just
I'll
you
touch
two.
it.
Dog. Dog goes next.
Oh.
It looks like they dive. He's
You
diving
go
at
over,
it.
you slam your face into the altar and hit the floor, because that's not how it works. You just jumped into a wall.
I am going to
Yeah.
ignore everything that just happened and walk up and place my hand.
Hydration.
It'd be really funny if you can't come through because you don't have a person.
You don't have a he does have a hand though.
It's true. You do have a
My
hand.
key. It's my way in.
It's this weirdly baggy,
Oh
like,
my
Yeah.
god.
because the fingers are much longer than the average
Yeah,
person.
Yeah, no, he's all tried to strap that around a couple of times.
Your fingers are tired and you're just like
The fingers are just flopping.
Imagine that's a problem you have to deal with as a lich.
you're wearing a rubber glove that's just like way too big.
Like, yeah, those
Yeah,
kitchen gloves.
so like the hand part itself works just fine. It's just the
Fingers.
fingers that are just slightly too long.
It's
Yeah.
a really thick glove.
Alright,
Someone's wearing a 13 narrow.
yeah. Let's give this another shot, shall we? And
Extra
he'll
thick.
The glove can be.
The glove, the hand is.
It
Yeah.
just flops down on his head.
Jacob,
Yeah, where are we?
you appear waking up in a way.
Yeah.
Lying on the floor with this laying on this very clean wooden floor
Okay.
in this small-ish room. It's about
Brig?
It looks like a brick. You see Viper standing at the end of these metal bars.
Yeah, I'm gonna fell!
He's looking.
I'm gonna kind of stand up.
And occasionally you just hear ding, ding, ding. As the Viper just hits the bar.
Go up to the bars and kind
Where
of.
am I?
And then
Look
you
through.
appear. After a little bit, you appear with a dog.
We're all in
Dog's
cell.
awake,
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
It's just
It's just bones. It's a puppet. at
well, it
this
has
point.
claws on it too.
Yeah.
So it's like
But we're all in the cell, right?
yes.
We're all in cells.
I'm gonna try common for now. Hello?
Hi.
Shut up. he's
Viper
not
turns
talking to you.
around. Hello.
He's trying to communicate with someone outside of the cell.
Hello.
I'm gonna thaumaturgy just a loud noise. Just like clang.
Alakazam.
Walking, You hear footsteps coming from downstairs, upstairs. You come down, you see a short monkey person with wings.
Hey, 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 hey!
Good morning.
Who are you? Hey, 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 hey. Who are you? The name's Tolo. It's his left hand too.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't have enough muscle to keep it up. Like he can't control the hand very well.
No, he can't feel anything either. It's just on his hand.
Do you want to speak common? I'm gonna switch to
Gnomish. Hello.
Elvish, undercommon.
Celestial. We're just gonna try a repertoire of languages.
Just Animal Crossing, that's all Gnomish is.
They speak Sims.
Have a flute heba shurba.
Simish.
Sim-
Sun.
Samama napa. Ubaba shiba. Heba.
No.
Gnomish is in fact the tunic.
No.
The wings are.
Wait.
It's like the flying squirrel wings.
Yeah. Just turn around and walk away.
Hello.
Hi.
What language is that? Common? Okay.
Ah.
Where are we?
You're on the Somnium Meadows.
Which is
We don't travel.
Our ship.
Cool. We are in the break. Okay.
So why are we in the
Can we
brig?
get out?
Is we not supposed to be in this?
Trying to get
dark
somewhere.
sleep. Dream.
Yeah.
Something.
We're trying to get out. Go somewhere.
Let's talk to them.
Cool. Can we do that?
Frequently does the captain's position open up?
Hello.
Nice.
Not right now.
Often,
Why is this little Jonesy voice?
because it's a little monkey boy.
It's a little guy.
Slow.
It's a little guy voice.
Little guy. That's my default little guy voice. That's why Rocky sounds like that.
Rocky.
Rocky sounds a little more
Rocky
goblinish.
sounds like a bitch.
Rocky sounds a little more goblinish.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
I'd
thanks.
rather we talk like Rocky.
No thanks. I'm not into that.
What does it take to become a captain?
Which one would you rather be in real life?
Money? What if I bought my own ship?
Then you'd be
So money.
They are the very
a
militaristic.
ship
I'll pull a picture of one.
because there's a cat.
What if I bought the captain? What if I bought a cat?
He doesn't.
Then he's not a captain.
He's a cat.
No.
That's not weird.
Mm.
Very militaristic,
Captains
vaguely
are
themed
white
on
hands.
probably samurai.
In real life.
What's his name?
Biggest problem is I'm
Jeremy?
gonna end up being captain for the government.
Captain Nail.
Filming.
How do you get that
They
name?
prefers just to be called.
How do you get that
At
name?
that point, it's more of a D&D world.
Yeah, blonde
Which
hair
one would
mix.
you rather be? You
Is he
yourself,
got
not
like
like
nails sticking out of him?
just a bit. I want to be a gremlin.
Just a surname?
Lydia wanted to be tall as well.
Oh,
just above
weird.
Boldahr.
I'm gonna have to ask him about it.
Big book character.
Well, if you could let us out, we'll go talk to him.
I'm not gonna let you out.
Why not? We're not.
We'll have to talk to him first.
Well, can you bring him here?
We're
If
not.
he's not busy,
We're not supposed to be in here.
he wouldn't be in there.
We found a portal and it took us here.
How soundproof
We
is
are docked.
Yeah, how soundproof is this ship?
Decently so.
But like, could you hear me from above decks if I was screaming at the top of my lungs?
It doesn't look like you have one.
No, I don't. Which means I can scream nonstop.
He just pushes a rune and silence across the bars. We can hear you. He can't.
I would just
We
take
would
out.
kill you. I might cast go away.
Disintegrate.
I would.
No.
No, I would cast go away. Plane shift. Yeah.
That was pretty good.
You know.
Go away.
Alright, what's your name?
Yeah.
I get to cash in all my points for an NPC without having to acquire
Oh, God.
Little monkey man. You gotta. Fine, it's yeah.
Damn.
That also felt very Astral Sea for some reason.
Yeah.
It's a weird ass name, dude. How'd you get it?
I gave it to him.
Just like a catchphrase or something? You just like carve it into random places?
Some weird
Right.
meta guy.
Creators did.
What are you?
See?
Oh, what?
Disease.
I don't know. This was.
Have you not seen a flying monkey in like a circus or anything like that?
No. I've actually never seen a monkey. Like a regular one.
It looks like someone awoke on one and made it bigger.
Weird.
Yum.
I don't feel like that's inaccurate.
Not too much bigger.
It's not it.
I don't see it. I don't believe you're small. I think you're medium
Yeah, they're
sized.
medium.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't have to be.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. It's just.
He's just
Okay.
a little guy.
he's just a little guy.
He's a little guy.
Who kind of talks like Joseph.
I am
That
very,
little guy.
I'm very
Look at
excited
that little
for
guy.
the hippos.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yes.
That little
Little
guy.
wild.
It's a little.
Little,
Space is full of
little
animals.
girl's a little guy too.
Space is just Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
But little girl is his cat's name. So
Are you serious?
I am serious. It was
Not
not his
for a little
choice.
shit stain.
Anyway.
We know what you prefer.
Okay.
Oh, weird.
Continue.
Yeah, the Yado.
It's been a very long hour and a half. It's only been an hour and a half.
Oh my god.
About 40 minutes of that was you guys rambling.
It's been a
You're
very
wrong.
long hour and a half. In like a good
Did
way.
you not enjoy all the?
No, it was a good way. I just thought it was closer to like 10 o'clock, not 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Anyway. So,
Good for you.
good for you. Captain.
After a few minutes,
While we're waiting, since this doesn't seem like it's going to go hostile, I'm going to attempt to cast Sending to Graig. You can cast it across planes, there's just like a 10% chance of failure.
dice.
I do. Why don't you have dice?
What do you need?
I'm just going to roll a d100.
I did not.
Okay. So, is it, I have to roll a 10 or below or a 90 or above? Okay, I did.
Or, no. Yeah.
There's a 10% chance of failure. So I need to roll above a 10 or below a 90.
Below, you have to roll below it.
Okay. 32.
That's not below a 90.
Math says yes.
Yeah.
Reality manipulation says no.
But you don't.
You don't have that.
I do.
Yeah.
Because I'm God.
You're actually one step above that.
You're right.
You control the
I
boss.
am Tannen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Cannon. I am, no.
And this is my. I
I was
knew
like handed-
you'll
I was
be-
like handed to go on
this
into
is
the
a God.
So,
Really? Thank you.
I'm just telling him, right? We're coming to get you.
Greg, you lost the game.
Hunker down. Stay safe. We're on our way. There's a 10% chance of failure.
Message Aaron that you.
Yeah, I can do that right now.
So after a few minutes, there's
Fine.
slow footsteps
That's
on
what
the
you want.
stairs. And walking up to the bars is a tall, a
Is it
little
IE?
slightly bulky,
Mind Flayer.
very beautiful human with slightly slicked up and a little spiky white hair.
It's Captain
Who's a
Jack.
half elf?
Captain
You
Jack.
said very beautiful
With,
man.
It's specifically Handsome Jack.
Yes, with
No.
a very pristine white beard.
Ooh.
He's wearing a
Cap-
long,
Captain Jack Harkness is the first mate.
like a trench coat, a white trench coat with silver
Embroidery.
rings and embroidery. Very fancy vest and tie, and his eyes look like they're made of stars.
Damn.
He's an astronaut.
Well,
Isabel.
hello.
How is that spelled?
Aaron spells it Isabeal,
B-E-A-L. Okay.
but it's pronounced Isabel.
I was gonna put A-E, but yeah.
That's more correct.
But I think it's spelled
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
I think it's
Well, hello.
Isabell.
Nice to meet you.
he's starts looking off into space. Yeah. Oh, hello.
Wrong hand.
Interesting.
I know. Recent addition.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah. How much would it cost for you to part with one of those items?
No.
Fair enough. Have you considered getting a hat?
Yes.
What made you not get a hat?
I'm simply not worried.
Why not?
What was his name again? Sorry, I didn't know.
Nice. Why don't you wear it?
I only wear it when I'm on a voyage.
Yes.
It's a shame. You wear it all the time. Can I have it?
No.
How much does it cost?
Not enough. For you.
50 gold.
And who might you be?
52 gold. That's
we-
my name.
We're on our way to save a friend, and the portal dropped us in your brig.
My name's Tolo the Face Bar.
So we request release to find a ship to take us where we wish to go.
Well, you're on a ship.
We'd like to not be locked up.
Yeah.
On
We-
said ship.
Are technically. Should I tell him where we're going?
Not yet.
Okay.
We need to get out before he laughs at our face and he's like, "You guys are insane. Go home."
True.
By the way, that little interaction was all out of character.
I know.
Just letting you know. So I'm going to read you all of what I said because I used my full 25 words.
Yes.
Okay? Greg, you're on our way. Find cover. We'll be there ASAP. I counted that as one word, ASAP.
Yeah.
Isabel is still home and safe. We are in the astral sea, halfway. I was trying to say halfway there, but halfway happened to be the last word, so I just cut the message off there.
Yeah.
So, because Jacob was not counting.
So you
But-
are Tolo the Face Bar.
Yes.
You do not seem to have much of one.
Formerly the Faceless Bar. But I've
You still appear to be faceless.
been
He's working.
well, it
on-
depends on what you define as a face. I don't have the skin of a face, certainly, but
Fair. I've met plenty without. Who might you be?
his name is
Rowe.
also Tolo. We're all Tolo.
He thinks himself clever.
Actually, that was one of my worst.
This is my road.
What I said is not wrong.
The Bloodborne. He's a monster hunter. On
As am I.
on the
Oh,
material
wonderful.
plane. I am Jacob Edwards. That is all you need to know.
And Blackbird. Of course. you
So, how tall is the captain?
know.
like, comparably-
he's-
Solid 12
'Cause-
foot.
Because we're all relatively the average
He's a
human
very tall.
size. Okay, we're talking
Oh, he is
6'5".
6'4".
Okay,
He-
and then Viber is
he looks-
just.
You said he's a very handsome human, so I'm certain he's a half elf.
I'm certain he's an Azamar.
I'm certain he's human.
I think it's. He.
You're right, it's an
Cut the commercial.
Cut the commercial. Cut the commercial.
What can we do for you to get out of the brig and go find a ship to take us where we wish to?
Where do you wish to go?
I would like to
Tartarus?
negotiate our release.
Tartarus.
Yeah, our friend may have gotten sent there.
There was a magical mishap, and our
Playing
friend
shit
got sent
went
there.
wrong.
This is the direction we've been sent to find a back door.
We're in luck.
Is that luck going to get us out of the brig?
Also, what kind of luck are we in?
You are in luck. I myself have been.
Great.
Starting out.
Okay.
Fun. Nice.
Promising.
You like to dig a tunnel?
Dig it.
You can't simply dig your way out.
hole.
Believe me. I've tried.
One insight check. Specifically on the I've been there part. Is he just being a boastful captain?
Comes with the
Insight.
territory.
Oh, 100%. I just am curious. God, I can't roll 12.
I would also like to insight this check.
Damn.
May I insight this check? Natural 20.
Damn.
These songs are
Alright.
Damn.
Okay. I'm just kind of... What can we do to get out and not stay locked up? We're not supposed to be
You
here.
have intrigued me.
I think you're just bored.
Maybe I am. It's been a long time since I've had an interesting encounter such as this one.
May I tell Patrick something real quick?
Yeah.
Did you know things don't age on the Astral Sea?
Yes.
You can drop a humanoid there and then bring them out 200 years later and they're still however old they were.
Yes.
You guys, remember how we were on a time crunch?
Yeah.
We don't age.
No.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as the Feywild.
Fair.
Time passes, I believe, at a normal rate,
Just don't age.
but we don't age.
But
we also
in
don't.
Feywild, it does not.
Also, you don't need food or water.
Didn't already?
Well, I kind of did, like ish. I need a little bit comparably. You still need to breathe though. Breathing's
Good
difficult.
check.
Good baby boy.
Walter ended up dating a girl from the Astral Sea in one of my past campaigns.
Damn,
No,
talk about a long
Walter
distance
himself.
road.
Solo's definitely going there. Maybe not even a girl.
Yeah, I was gonna
Nailed right
say-
here.
It's true.
That's
She
exactly
was
what I
a
was
princess from a different plane. Who
Maybe,
wanted
you know, who knows? Maybe
Yo.
nailed one of the romance
wanted
ones
to
you
get
see.
out. Like,
Princess in a different castle.
Yo.
She was in a princess of an air elemental city. She was an air genasi. And she wanted to get away from home. And so she's been away from home for a long time.
Yeah.
But she still looks however old she was when she left, so like early 20s.
Nice.
He asked how old she was, and she's like, I don't know.
It's been a while.
It's been a while since I
You
did
don't
that.
even necessarily, you just know how many times you've slept necessarily. You don't know how much time has passed.
Oh, no.
We could be in here for what feels like 7 sleeps, but it's been like a month.
So you've intrigued me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, please open the door. Please open up. These fine, gentle folk.
Hey, how'd you get your name?
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty metal.
How did you get your name?
You know, honestly, I couldn't tell you.
You-
Tolo the Face Bar.
Well, the title came, you know, with the whole stack. The Tolo is just kind of like what I woke up as.
He gave it to
He's
himself.
kind of dead.
Kind of, yes.
He kind of was dead. He's not anymore.
Yeah.
I died getting hit by a carriage
He was dead now.
after
he's not
escaping a
anymore.
cave-in, for the record.
And
And that was thousands of years ago back on the material plane, so.
Oh, you too.
Yes. How do you look so good?
this is just Handsome Jack.
Oh, genetics, cool. So your body rotted away, your genetics just revitalized yourself.
I am
Jack is based on
thousand.
Jack Harkness.
I mean,
Oh.
my body is. My identity, ego, not so
Yes.
much. But
Oh, okay.
No, I understand that. and
I
I'm
am
Anthony
always-
not aware of that.
What were you called before nails?
Handsome Jack is based on Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who.
It's been a while. Since-
I'm
Lyle.
only in season 1
Lyle.
Doctor.
Yeah. You look like a Lyle.
Week.
You look like he would have been.
Doctor Who, like episode 5 or 6.
Kyle?
Captain Jack Harkness.
Pyle.
I don't remember this.
Have you seen The Empty Child yet?
Really close.
The gas man?
Oh, interesting. Interesting.
No, you haven't.
Smile.
Are you talking one new?
Right.
or-
Maybe what's the names I went by?
Miles.
Hey.
Oh.
Before nails.
Captain Miles Standish?
Doctor Who was an obsession.
Oh, not him.
So the gate, the door to the cell opens.
Thanks. I
Great.
would love to see outside. I don't know what it looks like yet.
Hold your breath.
I expect to see some space whales.
I do need to breathe.
He was an instruction. You can breathe on the machine.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you.
Once again, we don't. I may look. I'm gonna just kind of give a little smile and kind of, rub my tongue.
That's supposed to mean something to me?
You know what vampires are? Cool. Never mind then. I don't need to breathe. That's all you need
Another
to
kind
worry
of
about.
undead. Total blows phantom breath through his teeth.
It's just almost like rattlesnake. I feel like
Yeah.
it sounds. One of another tooth is just a little loose. It just kind of rattles in the fake breeze.
So you walk up the stairs.
Thaumaturgy,
Yeah.
that sound.
First thing you see is this
It's
massive
just that. I can.
Space. Nebula.
You
The final
see
frontier.
stars.
These are the
Galaxy.
voyages of the Starship
Space.
Enterprise. Its continuing mission. Explore
And
strange new
the
worlds.
Somnium to
Yeah.
is docked into this massive
So that's the time travel.
golden city. Right.
Okay.
Like this.
Okay. Hey, Nails, do they have like pirate captain hats there
Episode 9.
in that big old city?
That's yesterday.
Yes, they do.
Are they made of gold?
The entire DCAU.
How much do those cost?
Sure.
A lot.
So,
Right, because they're
doing
made of
that
gold.
instead, right?
Gotcha. What would it take you to convince? What would it take to convince you to buy me one?
Buy me a drink first.
You got it. I can't drink, but I know you can.
What are you buying here? Right?
He's gonna buy me a gold hat.
What languages? Oh yeah, you speak Common and Gnomish for some
And
reason.
Keith can.
Why the hell do you speak Gnomish?
Those were the other workers.
Common, Elvish, and Common.
You know, but,
He was actually, remember, you were the foreman ordering
Yeah.
around a bunch of animals.
Yeah.
We have three.
Get back to work.
And I have 3 really weird ones.
Get back to work.
Can I ask potentially a personal question?
Yes.
You don't have to answer. Are you human?
What are you?
Astral Elf.
What you are?
Well, my father was.
I was right.
I'm
I was right.
I was left, right?
He's an Asmar.
Okay, well,
He looks like a half elf, but he's an Asmar.
I was
technically
almost right.
you were three of you
Mostly right.
because my mother was.
Wait,
All 3 of us are right somehow.
We did-
You did that on purpose.
You're right.
Fuck.
But you're the most.
He was all. I want you to know. I have a
You
set.
2 are technically right. I'm actually right.
I want you to know. He was always an Asmar, but then I was like, just for lols, you're all right.
Yeah.
They are technically right. I'm actually right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's the good kind of right to be, is actually right.
Um,
Technically right is fun.
technically, you can go screw yourself.
I don't want to.
but pedantically.
Anyway,
Anyway, you're now. Our table's not touching the chair. The mic chair.
I'm doing this on purpose.
I know
I
it's
know.
not person because its chair is not moved.
My chair hasn't either.
That's the problem.
But the table has.
I know. Magic. I just moved my chair right now.
How dare you?
But so I'm so sorry. What do we see? We got distracted talking about.
Well, first
Everything.
there's the stars. You do see a space whale.
Yeah.
You've never seen a whale.
You don't know what a whale is. It's just a
Fail.
big...
You just think it's a space whale because you're like, a giant fish.
Space whale.
Does it look like that right there
Yes.
on the front with like 6 eyes? Okay. Do we see giant jellyfish too?
Yes. But the ship that you're on, the Saki Never, looks like a mix between a normal, like, human ship and squid.
Yum.
So what I'm picturing is the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea,
But
space.
not completely.
Not a submarine.
Not a sub. Yes. And it's docked in this massive golden city.
So, for my sake, how far away is the coast from the city that Jacob grew up in?
You're in the center of the island.
Mm-hmm.
So, very
Okay. So, biggest ship I would have seen is something on a river.
yes.
Okay.
Maybe occasionally one with Scotch.
Maybe. I feel like I would have maybe been on one before I went on my dad's bad side, because we were basically nobility.
Yeah.
We were merchant nobility.
Which means yeah.
And also vampire nobility.
Those are different. But yes. Also, I just realized, Patrick, this is also 2 different flavors of nepotism baby.
Yes.
My other one died and then got brought back, unfortunately.
That's it. Very dead. Very dead.
He got turned into Anakin at the end of episode 3. Skin was gone. They had to mend his skin back
It
on.
was session 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
yum.
4 or 5, I don't remember, but yeah.
Last session was 6, actually.
So it was 5.
I should let you guys know you know.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I level up. Nice.
No.
Yeah. I'd love to.
I'm level 10 now.
13 extra levels? I'll take it.
I will take it.
So that put us at level 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just
No.
The deck of many things.
wanted to
be
make
like,
sure you're aware of that.
No.
Every
Hey,
except for level
It's just the
9.
deck of many things. Don't worry about
If you
it.
have 3,
Anyway.
and 2,
So that's
Or
what you
Q3.
see.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you see.
What does it feel like?
Is it cold? Is it?
You're when you're as you're
Not that I can
it
tell.
feels
Right.
like
The ships I forgot have their own.
It
basic
sure does
units
feel.
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
It feels normal.
It's set to the captain's preferred temperature.
Which is actually slow.
You go find the thermometer.
The thermostat.
You don't go over to
Yes.
You walk
I
over
know.
to it, you start to touch it, and you just freeze, literally, in place. You are ejected into the vacuum of
What
space.
is Kelvin?
Who is Kelvin?
I would like to go to, what is 0?
We all just freeze in place.
No, he's ejected into the vacuum of space.
This
At
is
0 degrees Kelvin.
It's actually warmer outside.
How?
You are ejected at 0 degrees Kelvin, which means you're frozen solid. You hit something and just little bits of you.
So,
Kind of-
yes.
Anyway.
Oh, and Tolo was flirting with things.
Yes, I did catch that. So what does the
Yum.
port look like?
It
Gold.
strangely looks like a normal ship,
Except gold.
except it seems to be made of gold and bright like the sun.
It's glowing.
The whole city is. Or at least
Is it
there
a
are-
big city or
It seems like a very big city.
so? As newcomers, would you mind telling us what port we are in?
It's for the Radiant City.
Wow, I wonder where it got that name from.
They don't.
Was
Matt
it
Mercer.
was it glowing when they built it or after?
Who built this one?
Is it like a special material?
Gold.
I don't know.
I don't.
But long before I was
I
born.
don't think he cares either.
I don't.
He gets paid when he comes here.
You're right.
Are we gonna have to pay you for the voyage?
Depends on how much you can pay me.
We can pay you in work.
I have 30
50
gold
gold.
pieces.
Yeah, we do not have a lot of money in between us.
I have 30 gold pieces.
Free of charge.
Nothing ever free of charge. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, what's
You
the
already said you're buying me a drink.
That's true. I'll buy it too.
I think your eyes were broken.
Yeah, it's rotting.
do you have anything against undead specifically?
Great.
Perfect.
He picked a nice
Plenty of-
color.
May I have dog?
Dog. Is that?
A dog? Yeah.
Name
I
is
need to
dog.
fix it.
Dog.
Dog.
Yeah, it is a dog.
I'm gonna put it
For the record.
in my bag for now.
It's been a very long time since I've seen dogs.
Yeah, they got a bit
That's what I
smaller
remember.
over
That's what I
time.
remember they looked.
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
smaller.
they changed a little bit over time.
They became chihuahuas.
It's not a dog. What do you call it? It's a squirrel with a rat's head.
A rat with a scroll.
Let's see.
A rat with a squirrel's body.
Yes. It's a rat with a squirrel's body. And the spot and
Squirrel with a rat's.
it's a rat with the head of a squirrel and the body of a squirrel.
But the brain of the squirrel.
It's tail. Oh, squirrel. But there's a rat in there somewhere.
It's like fourth cousin twice removed.
Yeah.
I think no, it has the eye of the squirrel.
It's like every day I swap out different pieces.
I mean, I do have.
Is it still a squirrel?
I do have.
These two
I guess
squirrels.
technically the rat head and the squirrel body. Or no, I have the.
See,
I
I
have
can
the other part.
Pizza's dog. The dog of
It's just
Theseus.
trying to bite you, and you're just like, no. Put your rat head on. Squirrel. Rat teeth hurt slightly
Guys, we made the
worse.
dog of Theseus.
Not yet. It's not built yet.
We're working on the dog of Theseus.
Yes.
The
Anyway,
squirrel.
No, dog of Theseus.
You're right.
Sorry, no the, just dog of Theseus.
hey.
You have money?
I have 2 gold and 5 silver. I've spent all of my money doing this goddamn quest. Not even this quest. The quest we were on for the prince.
Yeah.
For the king.
We'll get back to that.
Nope.
I told you we should have taken half up front.
Is there somewhere in this town I can barter?
Barter?
Yes.
Like,
Trade.
change
Well,
goods.
getting one
Goods
Plenty
money.
of places.
What's the closest one that you would recommend for someone who probably will get ripped off? Cool. I'm walking that direction.
He points to somewhere in his own ship.
Civic building.
He points to a section of his own ship.
I'm going that direction
Get him.
with purpose.
Fix this thing a hat.
You just called me a guy, man.
Are you?
Yeah.
It likes to think it is.
Are you ready to bone down?
Polo's only boning down.
It's always voting.
Boning down is a state of mind.
This guy is too much like both Captain Jacks.
You're welcome.
I'm
Yeah.
so
I'm
happy.
upset.
If I was playing a different type of character, I'd be all into this. Jacob's not having any of this.
No.
Jacob is too. We have to save.
Don't
the
worry,
guy.
since he's in the Astral Sea, I can technically bring him back anytime I want. I don't know, maybe he'll show up in the other game, Joseph.
No.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, he,
For all it's worth, but Jacob's gonna stop after he gets about 2 steps away. Greg responded. He's gonna try to find shelter, stay in one spot. That's all I know right now.
Nice, nice. In the literal world of prisons.
I mean, if it's a prison, there's gonna be gangs, so I'm sure he'll find somewhere where he kind of fits in. No, not him. Unless there are just a group of idiots who found their way in prison, which obviously it's a prison, so probably.
Top dog of the idiots.
He shows up covered in prison
No, no,
tattoos.
it's a lure compliment.
No. He shows up, he looks like he was like there for years, shaved head, patchy beard, tattoos,
Yeah.
but he's still like, oh hi guys.
Yeah.
No, he shows up in like blue collar worker outfit. Just shows up like in charge of a bunch of.
You got one of those old lunch pails.
He would.
He would.
Greg would.
And this guy, this construction worker's like, I built apparently just the wrong temple, and that got put here because
Been there.
I upset the wrong god.
Been there.
And Greg's like, same, buddy.
I think I upset all the gods, honestly, man. Look where I
I got
am.
first. See, I got spiky teeth and claws. And anyway,
So
no.
inconvenient.
Jacob's going to whatever building he pointed at.
It's like a little shop.
Can I make a slight request? I
Are you
know.
going to ask for Elizabeth?
Yeah. This would be This would be the perfect place to put her.
No. Do not give into this. Don't give into this. Do not
Can I
give
roll
into this.
persuasion check against Patrick? Can we do rollies?
Oh
Me and
my
Connor?
fucking God.
She's so much fun.
Alright, rollies.
All right, bet. What'd you get?
What'd you get?
I got a 13.
What are you rolling for?
Spite.
I got an 11. I don't care. It's your game. I was just.
It's okay, I already decided no.
Connor, what'd you get?
Oh, no.
Before you even roll.
I know. Anyway, I'm going towards whatever this building is.
Yeah,
What are
so-
you doing? Are you going with them on their? Are you gonna third wheel? Are you gonna come with me? Are you gonna go back to the ship?
I'll stick with you.
I'm going to jump off the side of the ship.
The
I'm
brothers.
gonna
are
go
going,
find a thermostat.
The brothers are going shopping.
Okay. So you walk into this shop,
Uh-huh.
and it seems like kind of like a mix between an alchemist shop and an antique store. Bunch of old
Yeah.
stuff on one side, and the other side is a bunch of alchemist stuff. And you see, sitting at the counter, is what appears to be a small goblin made
Oh, an astral goblin.
Pixie? No.
Made of what?
What?
made of green plant. And it's
A
a little
goblin, if you
little
will.
leaf sticking onto it. I would say.
I'm just gonna.
It's just sitting like this on the counter.
You really like small
Is there
boys.
like a bell?
Small guys.
Does it look like a puppet?
No, it looks like it's breathing.
That didn't answer my question. Does this look like a Muppet?
No, it
Okay.
does not look like a muppet.
Kermit.
It's just Kermit.
No, it's just
No, I'm so sorry. I don't know if you remember this name or not. It's Timric.
Oh, I do.
It was Jude's goblin character
Yeah.
in Noah's game. I'm surprised you remember that name, Murdoch.
Well,
That's fine.
They're being told about it.
Anyway. Hello? Are you open for business?
Hey, Kermit.
It's Oscar. The Grouch.
Ah, crap.
We got money.
You're not here.
You're not here,
I
buddy.
came with you.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Not
Oh, I thought y'all were wheeling.
I wanted to barter and ask some questions.
Well, they each got a
you
price.
see as the little goblin thing just crawls off, just walks
Whoa.
over to you, and just grabs onto one of your leg bones.
Hey,
If
100
you-
gold and it's yours.
Or you can give him enough. Does that hurt?
No, I don't feel
You
pain.
could also trade him another bone. He's willing
That's also
to
true.
increase his collection. He does trade.
But only if the bone is made of gold.
Yeah, I'll take a.
I'm so sorry, I do not speak.
Do you have bones? What about Nomad?
I'm wanting to do some trading.
Go into the back. You see he comes back, dragging in the hand of a very old man. With this lab coat on and big little goggles. He's like, what are you doing?
You got any bones for sale? Or
Anything, though. No. Yeah, gonna go.
Why are you listening to this little guy?
I need to trade.
He's just a little guy.
I need to trade. First, I have a question. 2, I will pay for them. First, is there a butcher in town where we can buy bones from?
Yes.
Thank you. Second, I need something potentially. I need a spell cast. Is there a good place to do that?
Yes.
Would you mind
What's
telling me?
I'm gonna pull out dog.
I need this. Do you know what a familiar is?
Yes. I have.
No. I gesture. I don't say anything
You like-
else. I
you
just
like-
kind
And he like looks down and looks up at him. And he's like, you see these 2 thick wooden fangs.
of. This is a
Oh,
gift for him.
Oh, I finish.
And then I was wondering what you'd give me for this, and I put down the bomb. I have a bomb.
Picks it up. He like taps a couple things on the side of the goggles, and on the
So,
side just kind of.
I would like it known, Patrick. This guy reminds me very much of someone from, I believe, Teens in Space.
That would be correct.
Cool.
It is the same person.
Oh, cool.
Meaning,
Oh.
it's the same person.
Is this the grown-up version of the little tree?
Oh.
This is the little tree.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
This is the same character.
Cool. I'm glad I
What?
glad I caught.
Yeah, there's a reason I was like, I know what he's thinking.
Yeah, I'm glad I caught the vibe.
Wait.
Do you remember
Can't
that?
Vaguely, maybe.
I
We're
don't
on the
believe
same
that
floor.
Pyle's ever interacted with
Pile happened.
Teens in Space was canon, right?
Yeah.
This is canon.
The other one was
Everything's kind of
technically-
loosely canon.
everything.
But anyway, what would you give me for this? In either coin or trade.
Say, do you want gold?
Gold is useful, I assume. Or, if you're willing, I'll trade you that for making this into his familiar.
I will do that.
You now have a familiar.
Nice.
It's not just a zombie.
And it won't become randomly aggressive.
Yeah, that was the thing I thought about that. I'm like, Jacob would know what a familiar is. He may
Yeah.
not necessarily know how to cast the spell because he's a cleric.
Yeah. What do you give me for this? And Tolo will slop down the tentacle, the beholder tentacle.
The behenticle.
It's like this big.
Yeah.
It's like
It's not even the full tentacle.
it's like
It's-
almost over a foot
It's
long.
still secreting fluids.
Yeah, it's still kind of leaking.
Yeah. And this zombie ogre heart.
Look at you getting a heart attack.
He picks up the beholder tentacle.
Mark off the.
I've been looking for one of these. What do you want?
What do you have?
Everything in my shop.
Everything. Literally. Yep. Yeah. Is that?
Stuff. Do you have a Captain's hat?
Do you have an enchanted captain's hat?
He looks it out and stuff. Yes. Yes.
Done.
Deal. Just takes it, hands it to stuff. His arms just kind of snap. He starts kicking it into the back room.
It's like its baby Groot got wide.
Yeah.
Void.
Here's the thing. When I say little goblin made of plant, it is not literally a goblin made of plant. It is a little quote unquote goblin.
It's a gremlin.
It's a grip.
plant that looks like kind of.
It's a stump that has arms and legs.
And,
Oh my gosh.
little goblin face.
It's a
What are they called?
It's a plant elemental.
not mangrove.
Oh,
Vine machine.
I'm
Child grove.
You pull them out and they scream. What are they called?
Mandrakes.
Mandrakes.
It's a mandrake, basically.
Yeah. But just bigger, I'm assuming.
It's not
It's
mad
the
mandrake.
size of a goblin.
Yeah.
It's a mandrake that's not mad.
It
Well, it is.
Bro, it's bad. Yeah, basically he drops the tentacle. The wooden arms pushes it into the back room.
Right. What about for the zombie ogre heart?
I think we're better off giving that
10 gold.
to the butcher. I'm sure there's someone in this place that would eat it.
For more than 10?
I bet you could convince them. I was more wondering what you would give me for this, and I'm going to pull out the purple beholder eye.
That one's pretty big, though.
Beauty
Right?
is in the eye of the beholder.
Can't fit my other eye.
So it's an eye,
It is
and that I had in a.
No one.
the size
Of a
of
head.
a basketball.
No one.
I need.
caught what
I'm
said.
unloading stuff.
A
Wait,
big
head with-
basketball.
No one caught what I said. What did you say? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
I know that these are very valuable on the material plane, let alone here.
What do you want? Stop! Get that hat!
A second enchanted pirate hat.
I would like a gun.
I do not. I would like two things, if that is all right. We cannot breathe outside of the ship or the city. We need a way for him to breathe.
Yeah,
And
I would like.
I Gary,
The man kind of walks over. Oh wait a minute. Like pulls out a little rod, kind of forwards with your mouth open a little way. Yeah, like
Imagine
there's
that.
a couple of buttons on the side of his goggle that zooms into your like chest. Oh, this will do. They zoom no.
My
straight back.
parents made these ones.
you just did not mean
Your
it.
parents did a terrible job.
I will also take offense as
They're both dead.
one of them was mine. We need a way for him. We need a way for him to breathe. A magical item. Something. And 3,000 gold.
With that.
It's a intact beholder eye. Those can be pretty expensive.
I know. And you want 3,000 gold. And
Yes.
alright.
You should have
Walks
asked
in the
for
back.
more.
I was gonna start at 10,000, and then I was like, I'm gonna cut it a little over half because we need you to breathe more than I need money.
Money is
money.
really nice to have.
Money is always nice to have, and
Well-
that's the first time we've had any large amount of money.
Guys, we have money.
Well, I have money.
Guys,
also
we
have money at
have
home.
money.
I have 275 gold.
I also have
I
an
had 30
inheritance
gold.
once we kill my dad.
Hold you to assume you're getting.
Oh, I'm getting it. I'm just not in the will. It's my inheritance
He
though.
dead. Even wrote the will.
No, he doesn't plan on dying.
He doesn't plan on dying. Ever.
I'm going to inherit it.
And you're the only one who would get it anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, he killed his aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only living family member.
It didn't exist, so wouldn't have gotten it anyway.
Grandpa might be around somewhere, but I don't know.
Effectively dead.
I'm effectively dead if we're
I
playing
don't
that
think
game.
parents can get it. Well, I mean, I guess
It's
probably
living
doesn't
right
happen
to.
normally. Yeah. that makes
So
sense.
though, your grandpa might not be a vampire. He might just be an elf, because your dad was. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your grandfather might still be alive because he's just an elf. As far as you know.
He's a
Um,
werewolf.
yes. No.
He's actually a demon.
I'm part tiefling. On my mother's side.
After
On my grandmother's side.
After you see Stump come back wearing, quote unquote, because it's covering his entire face, this bright golden and purple pirate hat.
Gosh.
You hear a thug slam into the desk. You see it, he pulls himself on top. It's me! Let's take it off.
Does it fit him or is it too big?
You see it as you put it on your skull.
Yeah.
Kind of shrinks.
Oh, it goes to fit him.
Oh, nice.
It was not meant to fist something.
It's now attuned.
It's the enchant.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
You said enchanted.
Yeah, we just said nothing about not being cursed.
Okay. Okay, so first it is +2 to your wisdom.
Cool.
Nice.
You get advantage on perception checks.
Nice.
Yeah.
It will talk to you.
Oh, it's sentient.
Oh.
You cannot take it off.
He doesn't want to.
He
puts it on.
No one can take it off.
But you see when it puts it on, you see these fangs kind of stab into his skull, trapping it there.
That just means no one can take it off then.
Can't either.
What's its name?
That doesn't matter.
I have one request for its voice. I want the thickest pirate accent you can manage.
Alright then.
Yeah. That's what I want. That's all I want.
That's really good.
It starts speaking all.
What's your name? Presuming you have one.
I have a name. It's a good name too.
We'll call you. Keeping on theme.
You're saying my name's Cat.
No.
I'm Cat.
Alternatively, its name is Cat.
I was gonna make.
Let me go Chad.
I want to make it. I want to have a chat with you.
Shut.
Chad it is.
You're a French cat.
Write that.
You can't hear it. Well, actually,
I don't-
yes, you can. It is a very loud cat. In fact,
It's
you
gonna
have
blow it.
disadvantage on stealth checks while wearing
I was about to say.
Connor.
Did you catch that?
You have disadvantage.
You also have
on
disadvantage.
checks
If
while
you
wearing-
fail a
Because
stealth
it
check,
It doesn't talk in your brain, it talks out loud.
if you fail a stealth check because
That's
of that
the curse.
disadvantage, it talks and that breaks your cover.
And the
Disadvantage permanently? Is it
as
just
long as
always
you're wearing the
talking?
hat,
Is it just always talking?
No,
it talks often.
and it whenever you fail, it just happens to talk if we're all in the moment.
There's not enough flesh on its head.
Here's the fun part.
I like flesh.
I feel like the spell Silence would cancel out the disadvantage.
No, yeah, I would.
Oh, I can do that.
I like it when
We
heads
have ways around
flesh
it.
on it.
But, yeah.
And what was its description?
It looks like a pirate hat. Simple pirate hat.
We talking like Admiral hat or like a tricorn?
Like stripe.
Okay. Because the Admiral hats are the big, tall
Yeah.
ones, but this is the tricorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the man comes back with a bag
Yeah.
and what appears to be a mouth guard.
Just a little thing to fit in his mouth?
Yeah.
Alright. So he just put
It
this
looks
in?
more like a muzzle, but
So
yes,
Is it fit over his face or in his mouth?
over the face.
So he just wears it,
It's like a strap to his face.
and then it allows him to breathe while not on a ship or in the city?
Yes. Oh, I see you've got that.
Yes.
Chad.
Is that what you're calling?
That's its name.
Chat?
Chad.
Chat.
I
Probably glad
appreciate
this
the
hat.
business.
Wait, no.
I have one more question, and then we will be on our way, presumably, unless he wants to.
Yes.
Nothing is not.
So 3,000 gold.
Yes.
I have 3,002 gold now.
Excellent.
My question, sir, is where in the city could I procure 2 small items? I require
Here's 2 small items right here.
a bag of holding. Obviously, I would be willing to pay quite handsomely.
Yes.
And some form of healing magic. A wand, a potion, something like that. How much of this gold would it cost me?
Which is the burst again?
a bag of holding. And say it's going to be 4 of us. 20 potions.
I feel like a wand would be a better.
Maybe, but potions are very nice, and at least most of the time, depending on who's running the game, don't require an action to use.
Fair.
Potions are supposed to be 1 ounce, which is this big.
Yeah.
And just also how they a vial of power.
Oh. 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 Interessante.
So, 300 total. I will hand count that out, and then back.
Stop!
What?
Get the bag close.
27.
Something really goes back. Goes into the back room. That potion should be over there.
I will wait for the bag to put them in. And then I will.
After a few moments, someone comes back with this little bag.
Thank you. I'm gonna pull a very openly, slightly showing it off, the beholder heart, and then I'm just gonna kind of jam it into the bag of holding, and then just start taking potions.
So,
Yes.
is that for sale?
How much would you be willing to pay?
3,000.
3,000?
Well, 2,000 because I do want the eye.
Take it 2,500.
2,000.
2,000 and throw in like 5 more potions.
There you go.
That's not even worth it.
That puts us at 25 healing potions between the
And also,
and also 2,000 more gold.
I feel like he ripped you off. No,
care.
I'm certain he ripped.
20 should have cost like 1,000 gold,
How much did it cost?
not 200.
This is. This guy definitely makes the things.
if all business is done,
Thank you for your time.
I'm scared. Anything to do?
I'm gonna go walk towards the butcher shop so we can pick up some bones to make some stew.
All of you leave this man's little shop. As you leave, you just kind of hear this whirring sound. You turn around, you just see these 2 giant propellers just start flying the little shop off into space.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Once
I'm gonna
it
grab
gets-
one of these healing potions.
Once
Just
it
kind of.
gets about 100 feet in the air, it just blips out of existence.
Did I get ripped off? We'll find out. Back in the back.
You have 25.
I am concerned. Oh no.
I technically have 26 because I had one on my person.
I assume
No,
they're
you
red.
need to separate.
Are
Yes.
they red?
Yes.
Okay, which
Putting an
shade?
asterisk by them.
Which shade of red? You know what I'm implying.
Yeah, I know what you're implying.
I have 25 healing potions with an asterisk and 1 healing potion.
Yes.
So am I right?
Butcher.
You get to the butcher, which is a giant hippo man.
Cool. Alright. Question.
Yeah.
We're looking for bones. We're looking for, you want big? Small?
Medium.
My size, his size. If you have one, also a tail.
Zombie overheart. We'll take it in trade.
Takes it back,
Someone will eat that here. Probably one of the ooze people.
comes back with exactly what you asked for.
Cool. You have a tail. that you can attempt to attach.
Me?
Yes.
Hmm.
As I
Yeah,
said,
yeah, we talk.
attempt. Or you could replace your arm with it.
So it's medium sized, right?
Actually, we kill.
Catch the dog.
Yeah.
Actually, we got the thing.
What kind of tail are we talking?
Yeah, what kind of tail was I given?
It looks like a snake.
Sure.
You
So-
look like you were given a snake
a-
without its head.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
So tail.
Just jerry rig it to dog.
I say we got the thing and eat it.
Me?
No.
Oh, the hat.
Oh.
The gift.
Oh, yeah.
You just like the gift kind of looks nice.
Sorry, that's Chad is very temperamental. Also, so is dog.
You
Murder.
You owe someone a drink. You also now
No,
have
the
a
drink was
bill.
was on the condition that he would get me a hat. I have gotten myself a hat.
He's also going to.
What if he still gets you another hat?
I mean, I'll take another hat and put it on top of Chad. 'cause
Oh,
I can't take
yes.
Chad off.
No.
Oh, you don't like that?
No.
What you gonna do about it, Chad?
Stay quiet and we won't have a problem.
What you gonna do about it, Chad?
I'll barter the disadvantage stealth out of this, yeah.
She will, if anyone.
A hat of silence.
I just had a horrible idea. Okay? So, concept. First of all, we need to. Thank you. We'll leave. As for walking, kind of quietly. Where are you in your body? Is it the head?
I couldn't tell you.
When we get back to the ship, I would like to detach the head and see if the body continues or if the head is where the.
Worth experimenting with.
Because if it is, we can make another skeletal body to put the head on.
True.
We put Tolo on a dragon.
I was thinking more of like a Goliath or ogre.
Just imagine a dragon body with a new human head.
Yeah.
That would be more terrifying than a normal dragon.
My immediate thought on this, Patrick, is it would, in theory, change his physical stats
It would.
to whatever the body is that we put him on. So if we put him on an ogre's body, he has the ogre's strength, dex, and con. Instead of his 4 or whatever,
6.
he would have an 8 in dexterity, but like a 15 in strength. Probably hit points wouldn't change, but I was just like, I mean, Jacob's basically a necromancer. He just works more in the blood side than the bone. But I'm just curious. We don't get to see how
You're right.
Jacob casts Animate Dead yet.
True.
He is a necromancer in more ways than one. He's a necromancer and a necro. As a vampire.
Yeah.
Half vampire.
So how... Dog.
Tail.
It is animated.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Tail. Dog.
The
Man.
tail is bigger than it is.
Yes.
Stuff it inside. Stuff the tail mostly inside of it.
I want a squirrel with a 4-foot long tail.
It can't move.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, what if we break its legs and get bigger legs?
What I'm gonna do for now is I'm gonna basically just detach the tail,
Put it in the
out
bag.
of socket, put it back in the squirrel, and just leave it as is for now. We'll figure it out later.
Put the squirrel's tail back
I'm
on.
gonna put legs on the tail. We can add the tail to the rat box.
That's so. This is.
It's familiar now. It just can't be like
It has 1 hit point.
Yeah.
If you breathe on it, it dies.
Yeah.
And he can
And it
fix it.
can't just come back.
Welcome to Dungeonfinders, the Build-A-Bear episode.
Build a
We
dog.
call this the
episode.
Lego episode.
Lego necromancer.
it is now 10 o'clock.
So you
Wow,
make
that
it back
pass
to
a lot
the
faster.
when you get there, Nails is standing there with Yato, the little monkey man, who's holding this very fancy golden hat. I see you got one.
I'll take another.
Do you have that drink?
Helena's ashes.
Oh, right.
You were making it.
Mix this into a liquid.
You're supposed to mix it with a spirit, a clear alcohol.
Do that. Either.
Do I need to roll a deception check?
Vodka.
Does he care?
Vodka.
Okay.
Holy water is also an excellent precaution.
Yes. Get a priest.
I was just gonna. I can do that.
He's a
Do
he's
that.
a priest.
Are you-
boy?
Of sorts.
Okay, Captain Jack.
He does say you just.
I like this.
Uh,
Hope you guys enjoy nails.
Why do I have?
Oh, I nailed him to a
I
tree.
forgot. I'll actually have ceremony prepared today because I was planning on doing that with you.
What?
The whole concept of ceremony, the actual spell. So I have it
What is
prepared today,
that?
so I can actually bless water.
What is ceremony?
Ceremony is a spell that gives benefits. It's a weird one.
it's basically weird.
After a few moments, you
Oh,
gotta come back
really?
with this cup, this clear cup filled with dirty, gray water.
Basically, it's gonna be like the.
Priest, if you would, sorry, Priest Jacob, if you would please bless this.
I'm not casting the spell, it takes an hour. But I'm going to take it, and I'm going to spend a good 20 seconds kind of praying in Celestial, kind of holding it out. I'm going to use, I'm going to hold it, and kind of as I'm muttering, I'm just going to do Thaumaturgy and kind of, kind of, mix
Are you
the...
actually making holy water,
No.
or are you just...
Not at all. I'm making it look like I am, but I'm going to spend a full minute. Kind of
Fellow minor illusions, some,
I am-
like
glitter.
some fog.
I am fully aware that you are not making holy water.
I don't know. Let me roll that deception check. That's a 4.
It's a 31 on sleight of hand.
Well, I've met priests before, and I don't think they've ever done that.
Probably
He's not your standard priest.
not.
Most priests are fully living.
Yes.
Interesting flavor.
It's spicy.
It tastes like...
Ashes to ashes.
It does,
Dust
don't
to
it?
dust.
I know, it really hits you in the back of the throat.
really don't.
Wait, is Tolo drinking?
That was
Tolo can't.
horrendous.
By drinking, I mean pouring it down.
That was
Yeah.
that was utterly horrendous. We'll never do that again.
I'll take that.
Thank you. Does it have a name?
It clamps on
Does it-
over the other hat. It clamps on over the other hat.
Looks to me.
Wait, what if we put another head on the head? And put the hat there?
Remove.
Be good,
And
and I might consider it. Remember, you're stuck.
Nail is here in all of this.
Will that be removed?
Will what be removed?
You see, gesture to the spikes.
Yeah.
See.
So now I'm double captain.
You're capping.
Now I have a question. The hat he was just given, bigger or smaller than the one he has already?
Smaller.
Okay.
Damn it!
So it kind of just shoves it into,
Yeah.
kind of crumbles it.
Can this one be an admiral hat, the tall, like a bridged one though?
Yeah, but it's smaller.
Can you hear me, Chad?
Yes. What?
If you want to continue sitting on a head, I would suggest, at the very least, quieting down a little, because I can remove you forcibly. Remove curse is how you get rid of cursed objects.
Yeah.
It doesn't remove the curse, but it'll
It'll let
allow
you take them off.
Yeah.
It suppresses the curse for a while.
long enough to remove it.
Yes.
Are you enjoying yourself?
You know what?
Feel better?
No.
I have an odd question. Do you eat? Because it looks like you have teeth.
Windows flinch.
You got the short end of the stick, dude.
Do you have a mouth, or is that where the head is?
No stuck with you.
Flinch, I eat.
Pillows no stuck with you. You
He
took a pillow.
was going to scalp you. Literally.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
telling you, there's so many pros to being a skeleton.
Galubia.
Yeah.
You're pretty conscious.
yes.
Anyway, I also want to experiment with this demon statue hand that I kept. Remember from that demon statue we encountered?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I took one of its hands.
Left or right?
Right.
Oh, it works then.
Well,
You don't have to take it with the other hand.
Yes.
where will we be staying, Captain?
Quarters.
Corky?
Yeah.
Times quarters.
Oh.
So you're sending us back to
Corgi.
the brig?
No.
Oh, good.
No, your quarters. That's your quarters. Yeah.
I have a crew after all. Can't you see them?
Just you.
Yano appears to be the only person here.
Is it just you and Yano? Two-man crew?
Lefty.
Are you schizophrenic?
You can't see what I. And you gesture to his
Oh,
Yes, that's what
yeah.
schizophrenic say.
Starting.
I'm gonna
Oh, it's
cast...
your magic guys.
Where is it? How
Sure you wouldn't
prepare
part with them?
today?
You sure you wouldn't part with one of those? I'll trade you.
With your.
I'll trade you mine.
Unfortunately, I will have to decline.
Listen, you still get to keep two. I just get one of yours.
Nothing. I won't. Yeah.
I'll throw in a handkerchief.
How did you acquire them?
I made them myself.
Table leg. It's
I
mahogany.
had a dream.
You made them?
Not a dream.
I would
Can
love...
you make one again?
I would love to cast a spell right now, if that's alright.
You're lying.
I would like to cast a spell.
Yeah. Good spell.
Detect,
Fuck you and your eyes.
detect evil and good. I know if there's an apparition, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet and where it is located. Are any of those on this ship?
Can you repeat the.
Apparition, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. Also, I know if there's a place or object that has been magically consecrated within 30 feet.
Oh, the cast power word kill.
You faintly register as undead now.
Oh.
You just don't know that.
Yeah.
You obviously register as undead.
No, he registers as
With many
only-
flavors now.
Yeah.
You sure these can't.
Are these unseen servants? Okay. So, no, nothing would appear. If I had detect magic prepared, that's what I was looking for, but I had this, and I'm like, maybe they're like wind people or whatever. So I'm just kind of...
Just
He,
bunch of them.
he would kind of register as celestial?
Yeah.
Being an Asimar? Like, in the same way I kind of register as undead?
Yeah. I had a dream once. They came to me.
Could you make another one? How did you have a dream?
Damn, that is a sucky way for that to work.
Never want to.
Would you part with your coat?
No.
50 gold.
It was made specifically for me.
700 gold.
Did you have a dream about it?
No. I had it tailored.
700 gold.
No.
Okay. I would try.
900.
How much was it?
100 gold.
But 200 plus 700.
How much was it to tailor it? And where?
Off we go. And you
No,
watch as he waves his
Just
hand.
cover your tailor.
What you tailor?
White, this white one of
It
the
was death match.
triangle.
Tricorn.
What the tricorn ones?
Mm-hmm.
White and silver hat just appear in his hand as he places it on his head. Off we go then.
Oh, that is a nice hat.
Was that a match?
That is a
Yeah,
It's a shame I
spelljammer.
out-captain you.
That's a spelljammer.
Spelljammer.
Yeah.
What?
There's a specific magical item required to pilot these ships, and it's called a spelljammer. I believe.
Does it jam spells?
No.
Okay.
Well, it does smash them up into
Or
paper.
is it like a...
A Spelljammer is what he is.
Yes, there's... What's it called? Like a
Um,
Spell engine?
I need more.
There's a specific item that's used to pilot these ships, and I don't remember what they're called.
I do out captains. So
I think it's.
I do out captains.
It's a magical item.
Yeah, I think it's in this.
No, it'd be in the player's
Well,
handbook
it would
thing.
be in this one.
Yes, but it'd be whatever the player's book is, I think.
Actual Adventures Guide.
Yes.
Spelljamming Helm
Yeah, okay. Spelljammer.
is a seat.
Okay.
It's
You can reflavor it, obviously, as a helm
Yeah.
if you want to, but...
Yeah, but you know, he just stands there. He watches. He like starts to sit down in this, keeping with his theme of white and silver. White and silver, very ornate chair just appears and he sits. Off we go.
Hey, do you have a will?
He doesn't have a way.
You say that. You both say that he just looks at you.
I'm not looking at him at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Jokes aside, do you have a will?
Why would I have a will? I don't plan on dying.
But in case you do.
Well, Yato is the first mate. So
True.
He would inherit the ship.
True. What if both of you were to die?
Polo. Please stop. I need to go remove your head.
And that's where we're gonna end
I want to know what happened.
this session
Fine.
of Dungeon Finders.
Jesus,
Thank you for
Grandma.
joining us.
Scribbler.